It doesn't have some sort of fancy background.
I've got us going audio live right now, just so you're aware.
Oh, I need to mute that.
It's fine.
So don't get an echo and echo and echo and echo.
Oh, that just happens from the inside of my head. Story of my life, start web.
I know. I'm talking about the echoes beside the ones already in my head.
Yeah, I understand that one. Stream. Top web.
Alrighty.
Here. Icespire Peaks session 8. And
So you go back up there where I can use you to cut you down to size.
so violent.
Talking about a piece of paper.
Yeah, sure you are.
Getting ready to do some image transfer, but I need bigger than standard paper, so I'm going to cut some transfer sheets to make them legal sheet length by doing the old cut and tape kind of thing.
Okay, so back to twitch.disorderlydogs.com. This guy. Tab. Hi, I'm gonna go ahead and bring us video. My fancy animation. And let's bring this down. And this down. Oh, I can turn. Hi. Well, welcome to the insanity of session 8 of Dragon of Icespire Peak. Who wants to recap last session?
Can you bring the music volume down just a little bit? I'm having trouble hearing you over it.
And you should be able to bring it down also in the Video Ninja.
Okay, I'll take a look.
Yeah, I just moved it from 100% to 50.
All right. Oh, I see the controller. Okay. I'll bring it 50. You can put it wherever you want now. I didn't realize there was controller.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
You're all good. Alright. So, who's got the recap? Boys, I'm gonna do it. Alright, fine then.
Well, last time
On
our
Dragon
previous
Ball
episode,
Z.
we were still in the midst of a massive battle against the green slimes that had appeared inside this temple chamber. By the use of oils and weapons and just full out hand-on-hand violence, we were able to take them out. Then we did some exploring, and we have in the process found at least one secret chamber hiding in here. We took our rests, and now we are getting ready to explore and see what we can find behind the secret door.
Door number 1. Yeah, that's...
I can guarantee it's probably not Carol Merrill.
And I'm already injured from a trap.
I'm showing my age with that joke.
Yes, you are showing your age with that joke.
For those of you who are too young, before there was Vanna White on Let's Make a Deal with the original Money Hall, there was Carol Merrill.
Yeah, because isn't that when Vanna White also went to Wheel of Fortune? About that same time?
No, this predates Wheel of Fortune by at least 10, 15 years. We're talking the original Monty Hall, let's make a deal.
So you're really old, no?
Yeah, you can say I got some age on me a little bit.
Okay. So yeah, that's a great recap of the session. As I told the group after the combat, is I made a terrible but funny mistake of not realizing that when the slimes split in half, the new slime was only supposed to be half the health of the original. So yeah, sorry, not sorry. I'm glad you guys still had a fun time. But so we start off. We are after a long rest. It's probably about, I want to say about 5 a.m. ish. From what you guys gather, you're inside of a temple. You don't have outside lights. Let's see here. Yeah, 5 a.m. Lashira was the last one to do her watch. She took 3 points of damage to herself, taking down the trap that she had set up the previous night in front of the hidden door. I'm sure there was plenty of in-game laughing for that, or at least after-game laughing. You guys also got the sending stones from Dazzlin and Norbus, which a couple of you thought was a little odd that they just gave it to you without even fully clearing the temple. And Lashira woke everyone up, except she woke up Gray last because of her distrust of said rogue. So with that, everyone's fully awake, and Gray, I think you have the table because you were planning on at least discussing maybe what you found. So the floor is yours.
Yes. During the night during my watch, I did a little exploring, and I think I may have found at least 2 other entrances, locations where some secret passages might have access. And I will walk over and point out where each of the 2 locations.
All right.
Which I believe one was right there to the left.
Yep. So
and the other was all the way across the hallway, right?
Yes, and I'm pretty sure is this like in this area right here.
In the vicinity as well. Yeah.
You weren't sure where because you felt like a swirling of wind.
So, yes, it feels like it may be similar location to this door, similar location to this one here. I wasn't quite able to triangulate it for sure, but there's definitely other places here that we can explore.
So that way I don't forget again.
That sounds cool. I think that we open those doors. I wonder if they're connected.
It is possible.
Okay.
I will go over and use what detection perception skills I've got to. Since I didn't look for any, since I didn't actually look for any way to open them before.
Yeah, so on this one, what we'll do is, because you're looking specifically for a opening or a button of something, go ahead and make an investigation check.
Okay.
Have some guidance before you do.
Oh, thank you, good sir. A little guidance is always nice. So what did you say I was rolling again?
Investigation.
Investigation. And guidance is a D4 in addition, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I can tell I didn't sleep well last night. I only rolled an 8, even with guidance.
Oof.
Oh, wait a minute. And my investigation. Okay, make that a 9.
My gosh. Bro can sneak, but can't find.
It's too early. I haven't had my morning beverage.
So as you're padding around the walls, like you're still alertness. You still kind of feel like the air coming through from the wall, but you can't find where the separations are. You're not finding any button anywhere in the wall.
Come on, there's got to. I know you're here. You've got to be hiding here somewhere.
I'll come over and take a look, see if maybe I can find something, because I believe you found something over there. Maybe I just need another eye.
Same investigation check.
Nope. It's a 1. I guess my hand still hurts and I can't check.
You're like, this is a nice wall. It's so smooth. The
it's
artwork
cool on
is
my hand. It feels nice.
Seems like you all obviously need some help, so let me just give it a try. Yeah, that
third verse, same as the first.
Otherwise,
you can't roll worse than me.
A little bit louder, a little bit worse. Oh.
5. Sorry, my sleeves got in the way.
I have no words for this group today.
All right. I guess I will also take a crack at it because
All right,
everyone
turn
else...
it off and back on.
So embarrassing.
Fourth verse, same as the first.
Oh no.
7.
I don't think this door wants us to find it, shall we? I'm gonna go over to the other one, see if I have better luck.
I want to roll my sleeves on. Like, all right, hang on. Let me get my sleeves out of the way. Let's try this again.
And I'm gonna go to the one across the way. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're good. I'm gonna try it again.
Go for it. Fifth verse, same as the first.
10 minutes, so you still have it, Gray.
I was just about to ask you if I still got it or not.
Lifting the sleeves helped a lot. I got 18.
Okay. As Emily, or as Dave, excuse me, is feeling her hand across the wall, you notice that the sconce over here, as you're panning around, almost doesn't look like it's actually fully mounted. You pull down on the sconce, think lever style. And when you do, let's go here, should be the last door, you just see just slides down. Think Indiana Jones, just the entire floor is kind of shaking a little bit. You can feel the vibration throughout it, exposing second secret passageway.
And over the other way with guidance, I rolled a 17.
All right. Which, as it's swirling around, is there a particular wall that you're looking at first? You're looking at this wall, or this one?
Gut instinct have I seen her while I'm doing this while she's doing that, so I haven't necessarily seen what she's done yet, right?
You would not have seen what she's done because she did it as you were walking away.
All right. Then I would go for the eastern wall then. Okay,
so you're going for this eastern wall.
Yeah.
With this one, you find a small brick that as you're feeling it poking around, it gives way a little bit. You end up pushing in, and you can feel the brick press in probably about almost to your wrist. As you're pushing in, you have that same sensation. You can feel the floor tremble beneath you, and this one's actually opens up louder than the other ones. You don't know if it's just because it's an older passageway, if there was bricks stuck in the way, but it definitely had a little bit of resistance, which doesn't surprise you guys, especially being that the ruins that you had outside the temple and that other passageway that you kind of explored before coming into this main area.
All right. Gray is going to now see what our friendly kobold has done, and he's going to think, this room is set up in parallel one side to the other with these columns and the design of the room. Would all these passages be parallel as well? And he's going to check, he's going to check about on the south wall equivalent to the one that was just opened up on the north wall.
Okay.
I mean,
18.
having seen what Dave did, should I just go over and pull the lever?
Oh, that'd be hilarious. That's totally up to you.
Go for it. Go for it.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that.
While I'm doing my search,
Gray, like the building, the room is symmetrical.
while I'm doing my searching on the wall, because I didn't see what the kobold did. Go ahead and do what you want.
Yeah, I think it'd be really funny, like if while Gray is like feeling along the wall, got his ear to it, listening, just walk over and chunk.
Throw in as much humor factor as you want. Remember, I'm all about the rule of funny.
Hey,
I'm well aware.
You've worked with me, at least what was it, 2 years?
go for the humor when you can.
Oh yes. Yeah. So like while he's feeling around, I'm just gonna walk over, glance at one sconce, glance at the other, and chunk.
Oh sure.
As
Do
soon
it
as he
the
does,
easy way.
as soon as he does that, you see the last one that just like slides right down. Gray, what goes through your head as soon as he does that, and you see the wall drop?
I look right at Zephyr and say, "Oh sure, do it the easy way." What's the challenge in that? And I'll look at him with a little bit of disdain, but kind of a minor, with a little bit of respect mixed in there as well.
That's
Return the look of with a bit of like question. Why? We just spent 5 minutes, all of us, trying to find the one on the other side.
oh, this is way
So,
too fun.
looks like we have 4 choices. Where shall we go first?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
So, does Gray and Zeph rejoin the group, or are you guys gonna split the party?
It's up to you guys. I'm open to either. I mean, I'm even open to each one of us taking a door if we want.
That doesn't seem wise.
Yeah,
I think
of course
each
not.
one of us should
But
take
it's
a
always an
door.
option.
That sounds like a fun option.
Everyone taking a different path.
Yeah.
Don't you know you never split the party?
How else are we gonna give the DM a headache?
Oh, no,
So,
you don't gotta worry
And
about
we
that.
want to do this. You two take one door and we'll take one of these here and see what happens.
I mean, we each have a sending stone.
No,
Like,
you have
the
2
two
send.
groups. No, I mean, but each group, if we do it by twos.
That's a good idea. We do have a sending stone, yeah.
Yeah. And I do have one of them because I was using it for my little project earlier. So
Yeah, I have the
Who
other.
has the other
I mean,
one?
I do.
Sure.
Okay, so
well, which one shall we go? East or the north south? Or do one of each?
So I'm guessing right now while you guys are discussing, you guys all reconvened,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
So this is the east wall, wall, south wall. So if you guys are looking at tunnels, think of this as north, northeast, southeast, and south.
So, how would you like to do this?
I think if we are going to cover more ground, we should do it in pairs with the
Mhm.
sending stones.
Definitely.
So, shall we do the ones here on the eastern walls first, or should we go with the north south first? Or do you
I
want to even
think-
split that? One group going one going the other.
I say we do like north, like we stay on like one section together.
So north
maybe
and
we'll
northeast?
meet the middle. That'd be the hope. We might meet the middle.
All right. Well, choose one. We'll take the corresponding for the other.
Then we'll have a healer in each party, so we should be set on that at least.
Yeah, north.
Okay.
All right, yeah, I'll go north with Dave.
Okay.
Yay!
Dave, Shira going north.
The two smallest people together, it's great.
Oh, don't worry. You have Zeph.
Yeah, I was gonna say, since we lost, blanking on the character's name.
Valcor.
Valcor, yeah. I am now, I guess, the tallest. By only slightly, because I know Gray's not that much shorter than I am.
Shameless plug for anyone who wants to join the party. Once the group gets back to Phandalin from the Dwarven excavation, we will have opening for a 5th player. Okay.
All right, let's go.
Alright. So I'm going to try to alternate things back and forth. So, how far down the hallway do you guys want to go first? I'm going to talk with Dave and Lashira. So, if Gray and Zeph want to start a little side chat on what their game plan is while I try to alternate between the two groups, that'd be great. I'm not watching chat, so I don't care. Alright, so
I would like to go until I kind of like something catches my eye. So like as we go, I can obviously tell that going left, I can't do anything. But is there anything that like catches an eye, piques an interest, brings extra money?
I mean, there's a little room up there on that right side. So we'd probably get to that entryway and take a look around.
Yeah.
One thing that you guys are noticing as you're walking down this hallway is this hallway is narrow, like barely 4 feet wide.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot of visibility left or right until you get around the corner. You guys had that. Who had that map that was sketched from the main part of the ruins? Ah, okay. So Gray's got the map. You poor people. You'll notice that this hallway is quite long. At the end of it, you guys do come up to a door with a rather ornate, like it's like a lion's head or a griffin head, but it shows of power.
I just try to open it.
How nice do I want to be? That's the question.
I mean, what else am I gonna do with the door? I mean,
that's not the question. The door, the greatest
I would
enemy
have
of
checked
most.
for traps first.
Dave likes to just open things.
Okay, we have a Velcro on our hands again.
So, as as Dave's trying to push the door open, like there's not much give to it. It just pushes, and you're not sure if it's because it's already hidden inside of behind a secret door from the temple, or what, but it opens easily.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I mean, do we notice anything, hear anything? Like as the door opens? See anyone?
Perception check, baby, or what?
You can roll a perception check, yeah, absolutely. So this is what you guys see in your main peripheral as soon as the door opens.
Oh my goodness, I need a different dice today.
Someone's got it.
For me.
I got a 6, and that's with a +4.
The only thing that really you guys can see is or perceive is this looks like it's a bedroom. I mean, you go right through the door and you see a bed here, a bed there, a pillar, a couple nightstands, some some torches or some sconks that you don't know if it's showing that they're lit here, but they're really not lit. But it looks like it's a bed chamber.
I'm gonna go open a chest.
Chest. So
the one on the left-hand side from the doorway. I'm gonna go try to open one of them and snoop.
Oh, a dresser? Or are you talking about like
the end of the bed.
Locker. Okay.
Yes, that thingy.
You do see a lock on the end of it, so go ahead and roll a sleight of hand check if you're trying to pick the. And do.
I got 20.
I was gonna say do it with disadvantage, but.
Ooh.
Your nails, your tabaxi nails, almost they make the perfect lockpicks. Like you can every little pinion. Once you get it open, you're seeing very ornate clothing, almost like that of a high priest or potential, or potential low royalty, like a nobleman. Okay.
think-
I'm gonna move over to the other group. While Gray and Dave, not Gray and Dave, Lashir and Dave, figure out what they want to do with this room. So, if you guys want, this is what you guys are kind of seeing. Okay. So, Gray, Dave, this is what you guys are seeing. I'm gonna move over to Dave, Lashira. I'm moving over to Gray and Zeph. I swear that happens
one day.
Yeah, just not today. Tomorrow's not looking promising either. Okay, so to the cleric and the rogue of the group. How are you guys handling your little hallway?
I'm going to lead. Since I'm the rogue, I'm going to be checking so I can check for traps as we go.
Okay. So, and then with your checking for traps, how often are you planning on checking? Like every 5-10 feet, or you keeping an open investigation check open, seeing if you notice anything? What does that look like for you for checking for traps?
I'm probably going to. I probably still see the remains of the thing of whatever Lashira had set up here before, right?
Yeah, you'd whatever she would leave behind from a trap, you would still see.
All right. As I bypass all that stuff there, he'll probably go maybe another foot or two, and then he'll start checking probably about initially for the first few times, maybe every 3 feet, and then if it doesn't find anything as he goes, he's going to extend that out more.
Okay.
As he figures they're either going to be here at this door or they're going to be at the very end, one or the other.
So what I'm going to do is, instead of making you roll a whole bunch of sleight of hand checks,
sure.
I want to have you make 2 of them right now, and I want to know what you rolled. Okay?
All right. I roll a 19. 17. Okay, with one. Okay, that'll actually be a 21 and a 19.
Okay. And that's because I know Zeph had the guidance on you. How long is that guidance good for, Zeph?
10 minutes.
10 minutes?
So it's probably expired by now, I would think.
And it does say it's for touch a willing creature, choose a skill. It's for 1 skill up until it's reapplied.
So I was using that for something else. So.
For investigation, not sleight of hand. Okay, so.
Oh, it's and it's not 10 minutes. It's concentration up to 1 minute. My bad.
Okay. All right. Either way,
10,
it's done.
10 rounds. That's where I was confused.
So, just with the 2 rolls, especially with as high as you rolled, as you're going down the walls and you're looking for any traps, this hallway is pristine. Like, you're not finding any like traps on the floor as far as like hidden rocks or stones. The walls, you can tell the dwarves took very great care of, smoothing down the marbling, show respect for whatever king is in this area. It's almost like they didn't want to desecrate this temple with that type, with putting traps down everywhere. Yeah. They wanted it pristine and respectful.
Since it's a temple, he wasn't expecting anybody. Figures the time you don't look for it is the time you run into him. So,
but yeah, you find nothing.
Okay, fair enough.
And just as Lashir and David notices, these hallways are narrow. Like, there's no getting around each other unless you're, thinking skinny thoughts with your back to the wall. So whoever goes in first is pretty much going to be in the front,
blocking the path. All right. Yep. Based especially on the 2 dwarves that we saw earlier and my knowledge of dwarves in general, is this passageway too normal for a standard dwarf to get through?
It would be normal for a standard dwarf.
Okay.
Like, you know, they're pretty. You know, think of a defensive tackle. Like, you know, they're stout, they're bulky.
Mm-hmm.
If someone's skinny, like, like those people that can walk into McDonald's and still lose 10 pounds, it's a nice wide hallway.
Okay. All right. Just trying to get perspective and to make sure that we're not walking into something that's not as advertised.
Fair enough. But
Okay. I'll keep proceeding forward.
Yep. As you look down the temple, you know, you start seeing rubble on the far side of the hallway over here. You can almost see some light coming through. But it's, you know, it looks like a straight hallway going through. You can see the light. You almost begin to feel like the wind coming down the tunnel.
Okay.
Or down that hallway.
As if there's a door open on the other side and that we're doing a loop.
Yep. The only thing that what perception check?
Sure.
Both of us or just Gray?
Both of you.
15.
7.
Gray, with your senses, you almost hear like an echoing of like a bubbling. Lup.
Like a fountain, or more like a cauldron, like with something bubbling in it, like a stew.
Almost like something's moving, like trying to.
Like an ooze.
It kind of reminds you that same sound.
Where do I hear it coming from?
Ahead
as soon as I hear
you.
it, I'm going to look right up on the ceiling at first to make sure.
You see nothing on the ceiling, but as you start looking around, at that button. This button. You start seeing a small one come across the corner. And it's nowhere near as big as the last ones that you fought. You can kind of see the glow of it. You just hear the slurp. Slurp.
Slimes. Why does it always have to be slimes?
So yeah, that's for you two. This is go ahead and just roll a quick initiative. This gives Dave and some Zephs. There's Dave and Lashira time to have some fun. All right. Alright, so Gray, what did you roll?
9.
Okay, Zeph.
17.
17. Okay. Here. Alright. So with the slime, with his little bit of movement, you just see him slowly making his way toward. Into Zeph and then Gray. So
yeah. Can I take a free action of as soon as I see it coming, I get down on one knee so Zephyrin can see easier around
absolutely.
me and see what's coming so he's not caught by surprise?
So Zeph, you see Gray get down on one knee. You start seeing that slime coming towards you. And I'm sure you heard Gray say, you know, slimes. Why does it always gotta be slimes?
And I probably mumble something to the effect of they're probably the only things that can slip through dwarven architecture.
Probably, you're right.
Okay, but your turn.
I'm going to back up as far as I can while still keeping line of sight so I can target it. Because it's going to give Gray room to back up.
Okay.
Thank you. It's appreciated.
So you can back up about 15 feet.
And I'm going to hit it with a Sacred Flame. So that's a dexterity saving throw, or it takes 1d8 radiant damage.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I rolled a nat 1. Okay. You said 1d8 radiant damage. Roll your d8.
Three.
Okay, so I'd say 6 points of damage because I had a crit fail. Okay. Oh, that's fantastic. Any bonus action that you want to take or anything like that?
Yeah, if I still have some movement, I'll back up further.
So just so you know, if you back up, your back's already against this corner piece. Otherwise, you're gonna be coming down this hallway and you're gonna lose line of sight.
No, I think it's slow enough. I'll stay where I'm at.
Okay. Gray.
All right, I'm going to move about 2.5 squares back.
Okay. You're gonna plan on moving about here.
Yeah.
Right in front
And
of.
fortunately, I have 2 fire arrows left over from our previous battle, so I'm going to pull one out, light it, and fire.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Because I made a couple and then I didn't end up needing it because they end up getting killed before I could use them. So.
I love the resourcefulness of this group.
Actually, wait a second. Let me check something.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's an action. Okay, nope, you're good.
All right, that will be.
I was gonna say, if guidance if guidance was a bonus action, I'd have given you that. Sure.
All right, that'll be a 10 to hit.
That does hit. So go ahead and roll your damage, and then the fire does an extra 1d6, and that was what, 4 turns I was saying.
Now, do I get? I probably don't get sneak attack because none of us are flanking and it can see me, so
Correct.
straight ahead.
No,
So.
Yep.
Okay.
No sneak attack.
I was just convincing myself more than anything else.
All right.
You said 5 turns on that and 10 turns if it's lit on oil.
Yep, that's what I just saw in my notes. So.
All right, that will be. You said it's 2d6 for the fire, right?
1d6.
1d6. Okay, I need to throw one of those out then. Okay. All right, 6 points of piercing, 4 points of fire.
Okay.
I thought I misunderstood you. That's why I wanted to ask to make sure.
All right. Slime. It's so right there. Def. Guessing Gray is still down on one knee, so that way Zeph has line of sight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think just Sacred Flame again.
Rogue's got a rogue, so down on one knee, trying to look sneaky.
Well, at least this time I rolled. It's your 9 minus 2, a 7.
The save is 13.
Yeah. So, how much damage do I take?
7.
That Sacred Flame, with how you landed, and it's almost like these oozes are pulsed by it. As soon as it lands, you just see the ooze bubble up and splatter. And being that you're outside, it looks like you guys are both outside of the 10 feet.
Are we out of the blast zone? Yes.
You're out of the blast zone.
I was gonna say, even if we weren't, if I had the action, I would want to grab Gray's shoulder and put my shield around in front of him.
Alright.
Just because I know these things explode. because they've blown up in my face.
All right.
Well then, shall we proceed forward?
Hopefully without any more of those.
Yes, I've had my fill of slime for the week.
I don't have any more vials, or I'd scoop up some more of that acid.
Same here.
Okay. So, Ray, go ahead and roll a history check, because you said you had the map.
Yeah. All right, history check. That will be a dirty 20.
Okay. So, as you're thinking about how the previous stream's laid out and the secret passageway, you remember that you have that map in your back pocket.
Yep.
As you pull it out, you can actually see that there was that tunnel kind of wrapped around.
Mm-hmm.
So you're kind of guessing that everything was connected. You're also seeing that a couple other passageways somewhere in this tunnel or in this hallway.
Mm-hmm.
Back over to Shira and Dave, so I don't lose them. Let's go. So, Shira, Dave, now you've had some time to think about what type of chaos you're doing in this room. It appears to be a bed chamber.
We're playing dress up.
That not surprise me.
I'm guessing that you guys went through and opened up all of the chests, and that's your plan.
Part of it, yeah. Our clothes are obviously wrecked from the fights and everything.
It's the most human thing to try on the nice clothes, don't you know?
Yes, it is the most human thing to try on the knife. Okay. So,
Yeah, I'm a very, very dapper human, so I would only need to make sure my clothes are aligned with that.
all right.
These are obviously the best. They look so nice.
Okay. So as you open up each footlocker, like you're seeing in each footlocker a minimum of 3 full changes of clothes, and they're ornate. They've got some gemstones embossed into them. They've got different patterns. See, I'm trying to think of who's paying more attention to the clothing, or are you guys just trying it on just because it looks nice?
I'm looking at them, but if there's gemstones, I kind of want to rip them off so that I can, stack them in a little pile.
Wait, are you gonna stack them like people stack their dice when they're bored at the table?
Well, I mean, put them in a baggie thing, and then hey, look, we have money for later too. And then I'm trying to find a gift for Gray because I'm always mean to him.
Okay, so let's see. There's three foot lockers. I said 3 outfits for locker. In the first foot locker, if you're taking the gemstones off of the outfits, are you keeping any outfits whole?
Yeah, we have to wear something.
How many outfits are you desecrating by taking gemstones off of them?
3.
Okay. So
I go get bored after that.
okay. So you have 6 full outfits that are ornate in value. I might as well write this down for myself because I have a feeling it's gonna come back to haunt me in the future. Okay, so the 3 that you take apart, the first one has almost like green emeralds on it, and there are 9 like almost think of like a tunic that comes across. Up each side of the tunic has 9 emeralds on each side, so for a total of 18. And they're not very big, but think of it like this, like the tip of your pinky, fit one up on each of them. They're just enough to make it shiny. Okay. The second one that you take them off of has 8 small rubies, about the same size as the emerald. They're a very brilliant red. Hopefully you guys are writing this down, because I am not, including my little description. And the last one has 10 blue gemstones of the same size. Yep.
Nice stockpile. And then we're wearing the 2 of the other ones.
Okay, so you got. So for Dave, these are dwarven outfits. They're not as long as your current coat. Okay, so the dwarves that you saw were like 4'5" to 5 foot tall. Okay, so these, would fit someone that's closer to your height. So they're not nearly as long as you're walking, and their sleeves go maybe about 6 inches past your hand versus the sleeves that you had previously that went like 18 inches past your hand. Okay, so you don't have to roll them up quite as high.
Just for clarity, the trench coat always stays. So anything that I'm taking and putting on is underneath the trench coat.
Okay, so you're wearing.
We do not lose the trench coat.
You're wearing these underneath your trench coat.
Yes.
On your dexterity, decrease the modifier from a -1 to a -2. Because in order for you to now you have to move one thing up, and then you're gonna be like, oh crap, I gotta move another one. Okay.
We're gonna have to sew the 2 of them together a little bit, so they just all go up at the same time.
So
right.
Get those little clips that for little kids' gloves.
Yep. So just so you know, so that the only other thing that you're kind of seeing in this area is, see a lot of books, but nothing outstanding. Is there anything else that you're doing in this room?
We were going to investigate the walls and stuff to see if there's any other secret passages or
Okay. Is there any wall particular that you want to start with? Again, north, south, east, west.
I kind of want to poke at that bookshelf to see if there's something behind it on the. Wait, what direction is that?
So this is
South.
the south wall.
That would be south.
Yeah.
So you want to poke at the bookshelf. Is that all you're staring at? Is that bookshelf? Is there anything else that you're investigating?
And basically that wall beside it too. So if I can't mess with anything and anything pops up, I'm just gonna follow around.
Okay. So specifically for the bookshelf, go ahead and roll an investigation check. Just because I'm going to make you do it.
Not right now, Bella.
Hi, Bella.
I got a 16.
Okay. This bookshelf looks like it was made inside of this room, like specifically for it. Looks like it's barely was wide enough where it's about the same width as this hallway.
Send me the
But
links,
you don't.
okay?
But as you're moving things around the bookshelf, nothing's happening. Okay. Now as you're looking around the wall, go ahead and roll another investigation check.
I got. Oh, that's sad. Guys, he's retired now. I got a 3. Well, that's one way to retire.
You got a 3.
Yeah.
That's a nice wall. It's a pretty wall.
So pretty.
It's so pretty. Okay, Dave, are you doing anything as she's looking around the wall, or are you thinking about just heading back the way that you came?
No, I would like to investigate as well. I kind of want to check out the wall and just see what's happening. See if I can find any other. My hope is that this continues on and that, like, we didn't just come to a room.
Okay.
But maybe not.
Go ahead and roll your investigation check.
Six.
As you're looking around this, you're thinking to yourself that maybe you need someone to just give you a little bit of buff. But just as Lashira is looking around, going, "This is a really nice wall. It's nice and smooth and decorative." You don't find anything. You're just kind of just rubbing your hands lightly against it.
Yeah, then I just kind of turn to Lashira and I'm like, "Hey, I don't think there's anything else here. Why don't we just turn around and head back?"
Yeah, why don't we
Give
shoot
you
the
guys a
guys a
call.
message so that they know that there's nothing else here, so
Yeah.
rub my little stone.
Go ahead and roleplay that out. Those sending stones, just for grins and giggles.
All right. Do you just hold it up like it's a telephone? I'm just gonna go testing. 1, 2, 3. Anyone out there?
I take it I hear something from my pocket.
You hear it mumbling. This.
Hello, this is your phone in your pocket. I'm calling for you.
Looks like
Stuck in your
the
pocket.
others may be contacting us. I pull the stone out and said, "Yes, how can I help you?"
We kind of hit a dead end, it looks like. Not really seeing anything. Just a bedroom here.
Oh, how interesting. We just were in what's pretty much an empty hallway, except for the remains of, surprise, surprise, another slime decided it wanted to come and visit us.
Oh, how nice.
Fortunately, we were dispatched of it forthwith, but we're still investigating here. It seems to be nothing but hallway, which makes it quite suspicious.
We're gonna come back around and meet up with you guys again.
All right. We'll see you soon, and keep your eyes open in case you get any other green visitors.
Will do.
All right. So this conversation took place probably about 30-40 seconds after you killed the slime. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you're down the hallway. You've already remembered, the drawing. You're kind of guessing based on the measurements that were in the drawing of the distances. Everything's pretty to scale. Almost down to where even the floor tiles are. Okay. Like when you did that drawing, you had that super high roll on that quick sketch.
Mm-hmm.
So you're guessing or having a pretty good estimate that in this area where you're standing has that final passageway. Because of that, having that additional drawing and remembering everything is, go ahead and roll an investigation check with advantage.
Okay. Investigation. Let's see, minus +1.
Or I would say investigation or a sleight of hand. Make your choice, because as a rogue.
Right. Well, it'll either be an 18 or a 19, depending on which one I use. So.
Okay, so either way you pass it.
As I've been finding more and more of these here, I've kind of getting a knack for how their architecture works with it.
Yep. And this way is no different. You find the subtle details in the wall, like where all the carving is. It's small, not unnoticeable, but unless you're looking for it, you're gonna glance right over it, and you almost find a piece of like a blue in the marble that's just a slight tinge darker than the rest of it. And as soon as you press it, you just see it come down.
Well, look what you can do when you get enough practice.
This hallway, though,
I pull out the sending stone and tell Ashira, guess what? We just found another hidden doorway. Heading to the east.
That's exciting.
The break time then?
Have 30 minutes.
Oh, we'll be done.
Okay.
yeah, So for Dave and Lashira, during this time as they're investigating, you're probably to about here in the main temple room. Okay. Come on. Close that. So at this point, for Lashira and Dave, are you guys just kind of running towards them, or are you just taking your time walking?
Well, when he says there's a passageway they found again, I kind of want to run toward them a bit. What about you, Dave?
I was thinking maybe we start walking and going down the other way.
Oh, yeah, there might be more stuff on the other side.
Continue the search on the
So
other
the
side
south
of it.
door?
Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
you guys are going south.
Yep.
I'm gonna give some more attention over to Dave and Zeph then. Or not Gray and Zeph. Okay.
Dave, you just keep changing spots. I don't know what to do with you.
I don't know if I know where I am anymore.
You're just ignore the DM. You know, like
Just
most players.
I'm just along for the ride anyways, so
Just along for the
I just want to
ride.
complete the job.
You want the money so you can pay the taxes.
I'm practically
Exactly.
rogue right now, so.
Okay.
Look,
I'm
there's
very
chests.
glad that you understand me.
So
Thank you. I feel very heard right now.
I feel very heard. Okay. I think we. Okay. So, Mr. Gray, as you guys walk down, like you see the hallway completely filled with the rubble,
Mm-hmm.
and it goes almost all the way up to the ceiling. Like, what you can tell probably does go to the ceiling, which is 10 feet up, I believe. But you do come across two standard doors, just like as you look at it, this is what you're seeing, that ornate, like either a lion's head or a head of a griffin, but it's still an animal that commands power and respect.
Interesting. And there's one on each side.
It matches that drawing in your pocket that you did
Mm-hmm.
perfectly for placement.
Yeah. Well, which one shall we go in first?
I'm unsure. I'm gonna go to the door on the right, just out of curiosity, and I'm gonna tap it with the edge of my shield and see, just kind of checking the echo, but also checking to see if maybe there's somebody behind it.
Okay. As you tap it, you don't hear anyone behind it. The door, like, how hard are you tapping? Just a tick tick, or
No, a decent with the edge of the shield.
okay, enough to make some noise, enough where if
Like
someone's
if it was
behind it.
unlatched, it would probably swing a little bit.
That's what I'm asking. So like this one, you do feel the door budge a little bit. You can tell it's latched, but you can feel it move. Like it's not locked, it's just closed. That is.
I will comment that this one's not locked.
Well then, let's go ahead and give it a check, and he'll Gray will walk over and slowly, carefully open the door. He's not going to check for traps since we've not run any for now, because that means so he doesn't suspect anything, which means
All right.
this is when I'm going to get hit.
As open the door, you immediately see skeletons of a small humanoid. You're assuming dwarf. You see a rotted red leather armor. You also see more rubble cave in. Around the dwarf's neck appears to be what may be a holy symbol.
Zephyrin, come here. You might know more about this than I would. I might know its gold value, but depending on what this is, it might be more valuable for you to look at and identify.
I was gonna check the dwarf for any identifying things, or the corpse for any identifying things anyway. So I'm already there.
So this is what you're seeing. The dwarf looks like he's pinned down by the rubble from this. Zephyrin, go ahead and roll a religion check.
It looked like it was gonna tip on the 13. Got a 9.
You can tell it's a holy symbol, but you can't tell the who.
Definitely not one of the 3 I follow.
Nope. The only thing that you're seeing as you're trying to identify it is you see some dwarvish writing.
I don't read dwarf. What of the armor can I possibly identify? Are there any identifying features of the red leather armor?
Nothing that you can think of other than it looks like it's used by some sort of priest or cleric.
May I take a look at it?
What are you looking
Yeah,
at?
I will
promise
comment.
I won't.
There's writing on it, but I can't read it.
Oh, well, maybe I can. Because I speak Dwarvish, Elvish, Gnomish, as well as thieves can.
Yeah, I'll certainly hand it to him. My only other language is one that most people probably won't speak.
Oh, that's funny. So Kai, as you're looking at the inscription, you see in Dwarvish the runes, and they translate to greed is good. And you're looking at the quality of the gold. It's worth, you're estimating, about 50 gold.
Has some good value to it. Interesting inscription. Greed is good. I know many people would probably agree with that.
Does that give me a greater hint to what faith it might belong to?
Hearing that, go ahead and just re-roll your history check or your religion check.
Hey, that's better. That's a dirty 20.
As you're just trying to have recollection of different deities that you know about, this one was a little bit harder to remember, but you believe this goes to the deity Abathor. And the little that you know of Abathor was he was known as the Great Master of Greed. The only other thing that you would know is that he's the dwarven deity for greed, envy, and wealth. That's the only things that you can recollect right now about.
Yeah, so I'll ponder for a bit, like as I'm trying to remember. Abathor, dwarven god of greed, wealth, and envy. Wouldn't surprise me if it was common practice for his followers to raid the temples of other deities out of envy.
Almost sounds like a guy after my own heart. Almost, that is.
Good to know you seem to have a little bit more respect
Oh,
for what is sacred to others.
well. Excuse me. Well, I'm not trying to steal a holy relic from someone who's using it, but since it's no longer being used, and I hand it back to you, what harm is there?
Well, I consider, god of greed. You said the inscription was greed is good. I have a feeling it would be improper not to take it.
Is this something that you would like to carry amongst your other holy relics, or maybe it's something that I could put to use?
I examine it again for a minute. Perhaps our friends out front might be more familiar and be willing to impart some information for its return, as you have a rapport with them, and I'll hand it back to Gray.
That's true. It might help them in knowing more of what they're dealing with in here.
Okay.
And while in the meantime, do I see like any rings on the fingers or bracelets on the wrists since the rest of the body's covered up?
The only thing that you can see is it looks like in his hand was a tiny jeweled dagger on a silver chain.
Well, this looks interesting, and I'll pick it up and give it a good look over. Far be it for me to walk away from a good dagger.
Let's see here. Is it because it doesn't give? You think that you probably pull about 90 gold based off the amount of jewels and the silver in it.
Is this more of an ornamental dagger, or is it actually got the kind of blade that would actually be useful?
Or is it more of a ceremonial one as opposed to one that you fight with?
Exactly.
Based on the amount of jewels and the silver chain, this looks like a ceremonial dagger.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you can still cut and do some damage, but it looks like it's primarily used for ceremony.
Yeah, like for sacrifices and stuff like that.
Correct. Oh, that's
Okay.
I'm gonna move back to Lashira and Dave so that way they don't feel left out. So, you guys get across your little room, and surprise, surprise, the door at the end of the hallway. Who goes down the hallway first? Is it Lashira this time, or is it Dave?
I'll go first this time.
Actually checking things for traps before just opening doors?
No, I'm just gonna shove it.
It's a good plan.
Seemed to work.
The best
last
plan
time.
is no plan.
Yes, I mean we already are decked out and beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, we're unstoppable at this point.
We're like walking around like, yeah, we're fancy.
Okay. Go. I'm just trying to think if I want to mess with you guys or not. As you go to shove the door open, this one takes a little bit of force. Go ahead and roll a strength check.
There it is. Okay. 17.
Oh, I rolled a 16. So the door, like I said, it takes a fair amount of force. And instead of swinging inwards towards you, you see it almost swing outwards. But you don't see immediately. Just it looks like it's a T in the wall, whether you want to go right or left.
I'm gonna step forward and peek my head both sides, see if either of them have a cave in first.
Okay. As you peek your head in, you look to the right, and you can see where it kind of slowly goes to the right from what you're assuming. Okay? You look to the left.
The door.
That door.
Ooh,
That's fantastic. Oh, hey, look. There's...
a door?
Yeah, let's go to the door.
Okay. Give me a second. There's someone that's deciding to spam our chat.
Not it.
No, don't worry.
I think there's only one place we can go, and it's to the door.
Need the band spatula?
Yep.
Band hammer!
I wish I had a GIF for Twitch of a giant band hammer. Like, that is my favorite tool ever.
Well, since on my Twitch channel the theme is a soda fountain / ice cream parlor, my soda jerk has a band spatula to splat him with.
That's fantastic. Alright, so Lashira and Dave are going towards the door.
To the door!
Or to the door. The door. Let's go.
The door. It's like
Going to
man, like the
Candy Mountain, Charlie.
going to Candy Mountain. Oh. Okay, so let's do this one. Alright. This door, like, as you try to open it, it opens up to a room that's completely filled in.
I see some space on the side.
But there's nothing. You don't see anything of value in this room whatsoever. I mean, there's some tapestry on the walls and a table. That's the only thing left in this room.
That's boring.
I mean, if you want, I can put a random monster in here.
No, that we'll take the rip off and head out.
Alright.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, I mean, it's not interesting. I don't have any reason to think that, I mean, in our last room, there wasn't any other doors. So I'm just like, well, this one is a dud. We'll just
And now Dave's in
continue on.
first.
Let's head back and go to the next hallway. See if there's anything down that one.
Back
So
the other way.
you're going back the other way?
Yeah. Yeah, if there's nothing there, then we'll go back the other way and
Just keep walking. Just keep walking.
do 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 do. What do we do? We walk, walk.
As you come to the end of the hallway, this is what you just see. A dead end.
Dead end.
I do not believe that.
I would like to investigate the walls.
Okay, pull your check.
Make sure there's nothing.
Are they pretty?
I got 3.
They're
Okay,
pretty.
I'm jumping.
So
I'm
pretty.
jumping over Dave and checking the walls myself.
Dave just likes the pretty walls. At
The
least he's not
walls
looking.
are so pretty.
You know, with how pretty these walls are, Dave, and you're how low you've been rolling. Roll a check to save yourself from wanting to lick the wall. As
What do I
as a
roll for
kobold,
that?
as a kobold, you spent so much time in the sewers growing up that you want to see if these taste nice, because you've seen so many walls that were slimy and gross that you didn't even want to touch because of that. These ones are super ornate and pretty and marbly. You almost have this urge to lick one.
I mean, at least it's not like the pink rocks that look like meat.
So for that,
Would I roll strength for that to see if I have the strength to hold back my kobold?
My gosh.
no, a wisdom check, a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
And then put that dice into jail.
Hey!
You're able to resist that urge to just want to go.
It's because I'm very human.
Your fear? Yes.
I've been practicing my human more than you thought.
Perfect. Okay.
Duck, Dave, I'm jumping over you.
Ah!
So human.
So very human.
So, Lashira, second verse, same as the first. What's your investigation check?
Oh, well, it seems like yellow dice is nice. No, it's not. I got a 1.
What is
How many-
with these today?
How many failed checks have you done?
I'm not answering that.
Yeah, you
One of
don't
my
see.
dice ran away to the floor.
You don't see anything in the wall.
Dave, why don't you hit it with your hammer and see if anything happens?
I don't think he has a hammer. I think he only has a great axe. I don't
Darn
even
it.
think he has a mace.
I resisted the urge to lick the walls, so I kind of like shake my head and I was like, no, I'm very human. I'm going to investigate this again and it's going to work out.
Just keep doing
Okay.
investigation checks until we find something. There is something here.
All right. We got a dirty 20. I'll take it.
You do find a small button, probably about in this area.
I pressed the button.
Good thing it says don't touch on it.
It says don't touch. As you walk through, you can see that initial room with the cave in from before you started the fight with the slimes yesterday. See that recognizable tall door to your right, tall door to your left.
Are you kidding me?
I'll leave that with you guys. Back over to Ray and Zeph.
Should have licked the wall.
Alright.
The wall.
You're not very lucky today, Lashira.
I mean, we got money.
True. I mean, there is that. We didn't tell the guys about the money either.
And
Let's
you
keep
don't
it that way, by
trust
the way.
me.
Okay.
And you haven't
Alright.
told them about the very rich cave-in victim.
Well, we haven't got to see them yet, have we?
Exactly. Okay. So Zeph
So
and
Gray will go across the hallway to the other door, figuring not much to see here other than rock, which is of no value to him. And he's going to go check out this door. And with the value of the stuff that he just found, he's going to decide, let's play it safe and check for traps and
Okay.
lock.
Go ahead and roll
Also,
a
Tom, you did.
Go for
You
it.
finish.
No, you finish.
Okay. You did say there was a gap on the top of the rock pile in the hallway.
Potentially, yes.
Okay. I'm just curious how big that is. Obviously not large enough for me, but I'm curious.
You guys would have to climb it to figure out.
Okay.
Not Zeph. Gray, go ahead and roll for traps.
Sleight
Your
of
sleight
hand,
of hand. Yep.
dirty 20.
Okay. This door is to. Okay. This one you don't find any traps on. In fact, as you're checking it, and you're looking through that ornate knocker and everything.
Mm-hmm.
As you pull that knocker up, it actually opens up, almost like it was a locking mechanism. But there's no
Interesting.
traps on the door. As you look in, the slimes were the trap. No.
Trip.
Yeah. No. This is what you see immediately when you enter the room. You know, almost like a foot locker here, and a mirror.
All right. First thing, he's a rogue. He's gonna go check out the footlocker, see what's inside.
Okay.
I'll follow to the doorway behind him.
To here, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
So when you get to the foot locker, the only thing that you see on top of it is several things. Several base wardrobe outfits. The foot locker doesn't show anything that's ornate. Think of it like just a basic wood chest, as basic could be.
This is almost too easy. Like taking maple candy from a baby. Way too easy. He's definitely gonna check this thing for traps and see if it's locked. If it wasn't for the fact that it was a god of greed that we just found the amulet for, people who are greedy might not be quite as friendly as other religious types.
Checking for traps on that locker, go ahead and roll a sleight of hand on it. I've got my roll already set.
17.
Okay. You get one of the locks open. The other lock, as you're beginning to lift it up, you do almost see faintly like a small string going into the locker. It's like a tripwire.
What do we have here? And seeing that, he will try to deactivate it.
Okay. With the 17, when you lifted it up, it had a lot of resistance to it, almost like if you had lifted up further, it would have set something off.
Mm-hmm.
You take your dagger behind it, very gently work on cutting that rope tension. Finally get that tension relieved, and you just hear almost like it slid back in.
Okay.
But no explosions happen. Like, think of like mixing two different gases together for, like chemistry to make a biohazard. You don't hear any of that, but you definitely hear that retraction of whatever that rope is.
All right. Gray is going to step back a little bit. He's going to pull out his short sword, and he's going to lift up the lid using the short sword.
All right. As you lift that lid up, you could see it almost looked like, how do I describe it? You almost see like two vials out if they had bounced together, would have broken. You're not sure what was in them, but what you're assuming is vials were hanging on, hanging together, and if you had brought it forward, it would have done this and then come back together.
Right.
But now they're just touching, and you can tell they're fragile. Like, they're designed where as soon as if any amount of pressure more than 1 or 2 pounds would have shattered them.
Okay. All right. Knowing that they're there, what else does he see inside this footlocker?
Inside of the footlocker, you see another ceremonial dagger, like the one that you have.
Mm-hmm.
And you also see a very well detailed red tunic, ornate with a lot of gemstones. Almost, Zeph, from where you're sitting, you can see this in the locker. It reminds you of like a high priest, not just a standard priest. It's like, think of, this is the one that would go before whatever deity during the high ceremonial times where they're doing the most ornate
Right, this would have been the head
sacrifices.
clergyman in the temple.
Yes. Yep.
Yeah.
That's what this is reminding you of. The dagger's a little bit bigger than what you have, and probably about 20% bigger. You're thinking probably
Okay.
110 gold between the gems and the silver. Or,
All right. I'm going to pull the dagger out. I want to take a closer look at it. Is it just similar, or is it the exact kind of just the exact same design, only bigger?
It's the same design, but bigger. It's also sharper. Like, for whatever the bigger, for the thing of sacrificing of it's sharp enough where you could easily sacrifice a full cow with it.
Yeah. Whereas the other one would be maybe a lamb or a turtle dove or something like that.
Something that's not so
this is more the full bull.
Yep. And that's no bull.
Okay. All right. He's going to take that. He's going to he'll pull that out, put it with the other dagger in his stuff. He's going to pull out the robe to Zephyrin and let him take a look at it. And as I hold it out for him, I'm going to look to see if there's a spot where one of these gemstones are attached to it that's a little bit on the inconspicuous side. I.e., it wouldn't be noticed right away if it was missing.
You're gonna be a little more subtle with you, Hubert.
What I'm gonna do is roll a sleight of hand,
Sure.
and then Zeph roll as he's I'm guessing you're kind of doing it as you're handing it off.
Yeah, I'm looking for the location. I'm not looking to take one off yet. I'm just looking to see if there is one.
Sorry
if
that did.
Rewind. I apologize if that did not come out clearly.
It's all good. As you're looking at the way that this thing's folded, think of it like the buttons on my shirt. Everything's coming together and they're lined up, so like down all the way. From what you can tell is if one's missing, the only place that would probably be noticed is on the bottom side near the bottom of the shirt.
Okay.
But it's folded in such a way where everything lines up.
All right. So he'll probably not risk that with that because this is going to be the kind of stuff that the dwarves are looking for, and they're letting us explore in good faith. They didn't send us in here necessarily to loot, so he's going to resist a little temptation from now. Besides, he's got other plans on what he can do to cash in on this place. All right. Is there anything special? Is anything special about the mirror? Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, so the only thing that you're noticing is it's a full length mirror, like being able to, whereas you're looking at it, it has head to toe, so that way you can almost like it's being used for full inspections. For anyone that's served in the military, you got the tomb of the guard for the tomb of the unknown soldier. They've got mirrors like this to make sure everything is immaculate.
Right.
This is one of those where you could look in and make sure that you're presentable to whatever deity is, whatever that ceremony is.
Yep.
But otherwise, in this room, you don't see anything else other than a ruined leather armor.
So, Zephyr, do you want me to do? We want to do anything with this robe, or shall we put it back in?
Well, a couple of questions. That leather armor, is it the same as the cave-in victim?
It is.
Didn't hear that part.
It's kind of rotted. It's been in here for a little bit. You know, with leather, if you don't maintain it, it starts deteriorating. That's what it's looked like
Right.
it's being done.
Okay, so looking at this robe, can I tell if this robe belongs to the same Abathar deity's following?
Based on what you're seeing with the two different daggers that you saw and the robe and everything, you're guessing this is all the same deity. You know, he told you that on the amulet it said greed is good in Dwarvish. This robe looks like someone was a little greedy putting it together, the amount of gemstones and the amount of time taken just to make it look ornate. It screams, I'm wealthy and I know it. Alright. Let's do...
To answer Gray's question, we could leave it here for our dwarven friends to find, or we can bring it to them and save them potential trouble. And I saw you possibly have found a trap in that chest.
Yes, I'm hoping to totally deactivate it, but you'll need to, for safety, I would recommend you step outside of the room as I do it.
Understandable. Don't know if it's not a gas that, melts you or something. If it's just one that's poisonous, that's not really a problem. I could hold my breath indefinitely.
I'm hoping to maybe hang on to this in case of need. So he's going to wait for Zephyr to leave the room.
Okay.
Then he's going to pull out some rags from his backpack. He wants to pull out 2 rags. He wants to detach each one of these flasks separately, roll them alone in a rag, put them next to each other, wrap another rag around it, and hang on to it to throw it in case he needs some sort of poisonous smoke bomb to try to get away from something.
Okay. Just because of how careful this is, go ahead and...
And I realize this is probably going to be difficult, so I know that going into it.
I'm going to give you some guidance then before you attempt this and before I leave you.
Appreciated.
I just want to take a look and double check the different roll. Why am I there? Mantler, just so I can double check all the different types of rules. The sleight of hand seems obvious, but I want to make sure there's nothing else that I am missing.
No. I didn't know if you wanted to do that or dexterity in general or...
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Actually, I'm going to do this because with how well this trap, and you've already got it disarmed, roll a wisdom check.
Okay.
Because the reason why is think about it is like you're trying to think of the best way to take these down without breaking them. Dexterity, right. If you're trying to evade, or that makes sense for that. The same with the sleight of hand. In this case, you already know it's there, but what's the best way to take them down?
Sure, that makes perfect sense. Nat 20.
Beautiful. You found like the balancing point. You're able to get the first one cupped under your hand. You've got the chest opened up. You're able to cut the rope that's holding it from the top. that was originally, set up to swing them. As soon as you cut it, like, you are just super gentle. You get everything wrapped up nice. It's like this is second nature for you. Like, you've set up this trap yourself.
Mm-hmm.
And with that disarming, let's take a quick 5-minute break.
Sure.
And then that way we can get up, stretch our, stretch. Or, if you have beverages that you want to refill, you can. So, be back 5. And we are still audio live, just in case you guys wanted to.
All right, cool. Now I have a nice little poisonous bomb that I can throw in case we're being chased by something.
Yes.
And I have a pretty robe to give Gray.
Jeez.
I'm sorry, Gracie. I didn't mean to disturb you. Get your claws out of my sock.
Mm.
There we go.
I keep hearing people reference their pets, and all I think of is this post I saw. Does anybody remember in The Mandalorian, the buyer early in the show? The old Imperial guy?
Yeah.
It says, the post was, whenever I hear somebody reference their pets in a Zoom meeting, and it's just a picture of the buyer, I would like to see the baby.
Yes.
I don't have any
The
pets,
child.
so I can't show anybody my pets. I don't have any. I'm not allowed to in this building. Can't even have fish.
Alrighty. All right, cool. I'm gathering all sorts of toys here in this place.
Well, I mean, you got two kinds of rogues. You got the ones that steal all the money, and you have the ones that steal all the goodies.
Yeah. I'm getting scaringly good at playing. I'm getting scaringly good at playing a rogue.
I mean, honestly, though, with your character concept, you should have the bag and belt full of goodies.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Something for every occasion.
Yep. Definitely what I'm trying to do. I'm seeing stuff that's like, whoa, that could be helpful. Oh, that could be useful. Oh, I wouldn't mind having that.
I very briefly was in a World of Warcraft campaign, and I played a gnome tinkerer.
Mm-hmm.
And I spent all my money at the start. I rolled really good and had a bunch of extra gold. And I took like a starting feat that gave me extra gold. So I had loads and loads of gold.
Mm-hmm.
I spent it all on equipment. I had so much equipment. I had a special backpack that increased my carrying capacity so that I could carry more equipment.
He who dies with the most toys wins.
I mean, I had 4 different kinds of magic grenades. Oh.
You put your herb in? We're just doing a small break to get things if we need things, refill drinks, go to the bathroom. I had a dice set filled out, so I just pick it up. Where did it go to?
Mm-hmm. Okay, cool.
Where's my phone?
Grins and giggles.
I do what you are actually sewing. Your sewing box.
Because I'm hand sewing while we're doing this. There's a dice I'm missing. 1 second.
Okay. Okay. This one. Yeah, that's okay. Well, at least being that Zeph and Gray are back here, and Dave and LaSure are. Slap them later. Well, I suppose I won't be able to slap LaSure till the summer when she comes up with me. That'd be fun. If Kai ever comes to Minnesota, just do an in-house session.
Well, that'd be fun.
Yeah.
Keep on trying to
'cause
tell Tim and
I've got a
Missy.
fun one shot that I do. It's a lot of fun. You can also fit it into any adventure as well.
My lovely bride is designing our next one shot for tabletop retreat at a local camp, and she's been having a lot of fun with multicolor filament. So I think we've got most of at least the footprint done now, working on the landscaping and all that. She picked up epoxy and resin. Like, I've got an angry duck. That's just resin. So,
Yeah.
okay.
My one shot is kind of imagine a very well-known children's board game that suddenly becomes a matter of life or death survival.
Okay.
Chutes and Ladders of Doom?
You're close.
It's and ladders. Okay, let's go back to Lashira and Dave, who have walked back into the room between the dwarves and the temple. Lashira is able to get the last trap door down, and what went through your mind when you walked back into this starting room?
Not this again.
Let's see
Yeah,
here.
for me it was just like, well, I guess we know where we're at least. Let's go back.
We never actually went to the passage to the other side before. We went straight into the thing the last time.
No, you went into this passage. That's when someone saw the rubble.
Darn it. Why don't we just push the doors open and go that way?
Roll a history check.
My memory? So, where's history on the thing? There. Okay, I got a 12.
You vaguely remember locking the door from the inside.
Dang it. That's right.
Well, why don't we just go back where we just popped out of?
Yeah.
And then to get back in.
The only option.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see your health. It's for sanity purposes. Huh?
Thank you, honey.
To get back,
No, I don't,
so
but it's
let's see
okay.
here.
I can keep it with me. Thank you.
190 feet, 30. You move 30 feet. It takes you about a minute to get back over here, being that you know where you're coming.
You can have it, yes.
Let's see how. Fast forward a minute. Ken. That's what I like about when you make things unique. I can just call him over and it gets rid of him down there. Mr. Rory showed me that. Alright. So do you guys want to go down this hallway, or did you want to go down this one?
So we've investigated that whole side now, haven't we? Yeah.
Yes, over
Yeah,
here.
we went. Or we went down the one way and that went two different ways. So
So
we haven't gone
The
up top yet.
southeastern.
you're thinking this hallway.
The other one.
The one they took? We went down the straight south one. We didn't go down the southeast one.
Yeah, so you went through the north and the south. They went through the northeast.
So then we should go southeast.
Yeah.
There it is.
Okay. It's from me.
Good plan.
Good talk. As you go down this tunnel, and as you're looking down it, I didn't get the rubble in here, but there is a cave in on this side. You can get around it, but it's tight. Get to about here, and then about half of the wall is all rock coming up. The other half, if you went against your back and you thought skinny thoughts, you could probably shimmy by.
Good thing we're so little.
Right?
Yes.
We thought little wouldn't be a good thing, but here we are.
Yep. As you go around, you do see that final passageway that they had talked to you about over the sending stone. In fact, about the time that you come down here, you're seeing Zeph coming out of the room, but you don't see Gray. So this is about the time that Gray was doing that full disarming of whatever's in that chest. Okay. Roll back, say 15 seconds.
Hey,
So-
Zeph! Fancy meeting you here.
I see you found your way over here.
Yep.
I sure did.
Ray is currently disarming a trap.
All right. Well, that's good.
Wait, you two said you're wearing the fancy robes, right?
Yes, I was waiting for
Yes.
that.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take a moment to register. What are you doing?
We are distinguished, lady and gent.
Our clothes were messed up. We needed new ones, and they provided. Unknowingly.
Cleric's robes.
I don't know. They're pretty.
They're pretty.
Zeph, as you look at them, even without rolling a history check, you can tell they are a cleric's robe. They're not a high cleric, but they're of that
They're the
same
simpler versions of the ones we found.
Yes. The biggest difference is the ones that you found, like the one that you found, Zeph, super ornate, lots of gemstones, shows greed. These ones, the only spot that you see gemstones are up the center. Versus, all the other inscriptions that you saw, the gemstones that could have been around the collars. Or, think of the difference between a high priest and a just standard priest. That is the difference that you're seeing. They're also, the gemstones aren't nearly as big on theirs as the one that you found. The one that you found would have been, let's see here.
So he'll, pinch the bridge of his nose.
Yeah.
Let us hope that Abathar, the great lord of greed, is not one to act on his greed and envy when it comes to people pilfering the robes of his acolytes.
Yeah, I don't know this Abathor dude, but I mean, no one was using it, so it's just a waste at that point.
Well, since he's a god of greed, maybe he'll reward them for being so greedy and taking them. I say as I finally come out of the room.
Yep, that's
We can
exactly what I
only
was gonna
hope.
do.
And I must say, those robes, they flatter you so well.
Oh, good thing we got
Thank
you
you.
one too.
Uh,
Wait, did we get one for Zeph?
Yeah, I kept one. That's why I didn't take all. No, I didn't keep one for Seth because I knew he'd be crabby about it. He's a cleric.
So
He'd get
sorry.
mad.
I'm
He's a
already
cleric.
wearing cleric's robes.
We'd be a team, fully matching all clerics ropes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure his deity would be so happy if he wore someone else's robes.
Well, very cool. I'm glad you're not mad about it, Zeph. We can all look pretty together, though.
All right, and with this, Gray's gonna walk towards those rocks there to the east.
okay.
The mother give me strength.
This is why you don't get one. We knew you wouldn't want it.
So Gray, as you walk up to the fallen rebel, this, from what you can tell at this angle, looks to go all the way up to the ceiling. Also,
No openings, no cracks, or anywhere that
at least
something
from
could crawl through.
From what you can see down here, you can't see anything.
We're in a temple of a greedy god. He's feeling a little greedy. I'm gonna go ahead and climb up just to make sure that there is no way past this stuff, other than with a dwarven pickaxe.
Okay. So you're climbing the pile of rubble.
Yeah.
Just because it is a pile of rubble, go ahead and just make a dex save or dex
Okay.
check.
Haha.
Why are you
Alright.
laughing, Lashira?
Because you said save. As if you had already plotted his demise.
Oh, this will be interesting. I rolled a 3. I got a +2, so it was a nat 1.
As you're climbing this pile of rubble, you got this is about 10 feet tall. You get about 4 feet off the ground, so your head's near the ceiling, your hand slips, and you fall and hit your back. As you fall, a rock about the size of this pop can hits you right in the chest and knocks the wind out of you. You take a point of damage. But you don't see any other rocks move when you hit that loose spot.
Everything seems rather solid. I don't think unless our dwarven companions out front do some digging, I don't think we're getting past here.
Did you see how big the gap was at the top when one of us tiny people fit?
You
Did I?
didn't get all the way. You didn't get all the way to the top. You're probably within
Okay.
an extra foot and a half.
I'm
All right,
gonna
let
try
me
to climb up it.
Feel free. I think
Next
I've
check.
done my quota of rock climbing for the day.
You are right.
No, I got a dexterity 10. Nice try.
You're able to climb up to the top, and the only thing that you see is a gap that's about an inch wide. And
Yeah, with a stick.
huh?
I'd be like poking with a stick. Yeah, I'm kidding. I don't have things like that.
But you do find a gap, but it's just small.
Okay. Then I gotta just get back down.
Anyone else want to do something with the pile of rubble?
Hmm.
Who wants to make it explode?
Not without getting a few steps back.
I feel like I learned from Gray, and I'm gonna let the rock pile be a rock pile.
Yeah. We're probably done with this area.
I'd love to see if there's anything behind here, but I don't see us having the capability to get past it.
Just judging the height of this pile, you guys are probably guessing it'll take a good, with all of you guys working together, a good 16 to 20 hours of clearing in order to get past this with the
Yeah,
tools
no,
that you
thank you.
have.
No.
I'd say let's leave this to the, as they say, the experts.
Does anybody have fireball? That usually explodes things very much.
I mean, you have that hat.
Yes,
just
what a
puts out
good
pretty-
idea. Let's just explode the ceiling down upon us before we can get out of here.
Yes, an explosion in a confined space. That will end
Yeah.
well for everyone.
Nothing would ever bad happen from something.
That's
like
when you cast it and run the other way immediately.
So my initial plan was the best plan. Cool. Leave it be.
Leave it be. Okay. So you guys take, I'm guessing you're heading back out of the temple, back to the dwarves.
Yep. I think.
Anything else that you guys are doing as you head back?
Well, ask the others what they found. Exchange notes.
Shiny.
See the bling?
Yeah, I will show Lashera and the
Dave.
the amulet we found and the smaller of the two daggers.
But the big one's mine.
Okay.
I found some sparklies too. And hold a little bag of just
Ooh,
random
how
gems.
sparkly.
Pretty gems.
Ooh, those are shiny.
Okay. As you guys get back to the main temple area, you guys are showing off each other, the loot that you guys got, the outfits, the
Oh,
knives.
I'm totally putting it back in my pocket before we get to the front, because I don't think the dwarves would like that very much.
Yeah. For Lashira and Dave, you definitely do see the lock that you guys put on this door to keep things from entering from when you guys had your 24-hour your night watch. And Ray and Zeph, as you walk through the area, you do notice this wall now has a passageway in it.
There's a door we haven't seen before.
Yeah, that was our back to beginnings thing.
Oh. So, I presume nothing worth looking at then.
No, we found a cave in and then came back this way and found the front door.
All right, I suppose it's time to check in with our two dwarven friends keeping guard outside.
Alright. As you come out, you can definitely see that it's probably been 5 a.m. You're probably guessing it's about 7 a.m. ish. The sun's barely coming up above the horizon. You can tell they've been trying to keep this fire going all night. It just seems to have gotten more and more ash at the bottom as they build it up. And let's go here. What? Where'd it go? I know it's go. Okay. Dazzlin and Norbus, they come up to you and say, is it safe?
Oh yes, it's all clear of those green things, and we found one more, but I don't think there's any others to worry about, at least for the time being. Found some interesting rooms and stuff like that, and a skeleton that had these, and I will pull out the amulet and the smaller of the two daggers and show it to them.
Okay. Norbus looks at you in that gruff tone that he had when you first encountered him. Was like, "What are we supposed to do with these? I mean, were they from a priest or where were they at?"
It was from the far back of the temple. Looks like an area where they had private rooms or something like that. Couldn't tell if this was a acolyte or a cleric, minor priest or high priest, because all that was there was just the skeleton and some rock had fallen on and trapped the poor individual's soul.
Must have been from the high priest. I know there was a lot of caves in where the priests and the clerics and those keepers are, as blasters, as they like to call us. They hardly ever come out here unless they want money for their, I don't know, but their sacrifices.
Yes, so I didn't know if these would be of value to you or not, so I wanted to at least make you aware they were there in case you wish to keep them on your own person. Or show them to whoever you might be working with.
Dazzlin looks at you and goes, "Well, it'd be ironic if you guys didn't keep something that you looted. I mean, deity here, Abathor, I'm not sure if you've ever heard of him, rewards those who are greedy. I mean, my dad and my grandpa used to say, can't help those that don't help themselves, and you know what? You're helping yourself to some loot, and Abathor loves his greed. So it'd be ironic not to steal it."
Well, if you insist, and he'll go ahead and put them in his pockets.
I mean, I didn't see anything.
Yes, it seems this place was decrepit of anything other than green slimes and an occasional skeleton or two.
You said slimes and pearl. And not pearl, plural. That's the word I was trying to think of. How many did you encounter?
Well, let's see. There were the, 4 that we had initially, the one that split off of the one that I cast the spell in, and the one that was hidden in the back. So I guess technically it would either be 4 or 5, depending on how you're counting.
Norbus and Dazzlin just kind of look at you a little dumbfounded, saying, "You only knew of 2. Okay, how did... You cleared them all out? Like...
Yes. They've all been taken care of, at least all the ones that we saw.
If we run into those, how did you defeat them?"
Burn them to ash.
Picture this little cat lady. Burn them to ash.
Fire.
It seems they are allergic to fire or oil that is burning.
Do not apply lightning.
And do not
found that
slash.
out the hard way.
So
Do
like
pokey attacks and fire.
So swords don't work. I bet you. I wonder if that's the reason why we tried hitting them with like the pickaxes or the shovels. Why we had issues. They were trying to divide.
But at least as far as we can tell, they're all gone, so you shouldn't have to worry about them anymore.
Okay. Well, anything else that I should know that you found or didn't find, or?
Well, we found several secret doors and all that led to various passages and stuff like that. I don't know if there's any others, but there's always the chance. So keep a hand out or a ear out for faint breezes and stuff like that.
That doesn't surprise me. You gotta think, within temples, these priests and the priestesses and the high priests and the acolytes, all of them, they need to be able to move around in secret. Again, as Norbus said, us Lesters aren't always worthy of knowing what their passageways are. Okay.
There are likely further tunnels behind the cave-ins that we weren't able to pass.
Yeah, there was one big cave-in near the back that we aren't equipped to get through, but I'm sure between the two of you, it wouldn't be much of a problem. And who knows, beyond that rock, maybe there's things that you could be greedy about.
As you say that, Norbus and Dazzlin just kind of look at you and just smile a little bit. Wonder if that's where they took all that they kept taking from us.
Only one way to find out.
Maybe we could all go and see what we could be greedy about if they can make it through there.
Norbus looks at you and goes, "We only have 2 pickaxes. How's that going to do anything? And how big of a cave-in do you think it was?"
Well, it goes up about 10 feet high, and the width of the hallways and all that is, but unfortunately couldn't tell how far deep it went for obvious reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like some serious excavations needed.
I recommend TNT.
Do you have dynamite that we could light up and then run away from? You know?
Dynamite exists in this world?
Probably not. Any explosion? Probably not.
Any big booms?
I believe the D&D term they use is, what is it, blast powder?
Yes,
Black powder.
It'd be black powder.
Got it.
I think in Baldur's Gate they call it blast powder. Yeah. Or no, smoke powder is what it is. Smoke powder.
Not that I can think of. I mean, a lot of what we try to do is manual excavation, just because we don't want any further cave-ins. And when you started getting black powder and some of these other explosive materials in, it can cause significant cave-ins. We'll put it that way. So I'll just have to go see if I can spend some time digging. But
Sounds like you'll have your hands full then.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully, though, you guys are able to get some things that can help you. Sending stones that we gave you.
Oh, I think we found a bauble or two to tide us over. So, I guess you have inspiration now to do some digging, knowing that there might be temple treasuries in your future.
Yeah, I'll have to maybe spend some time.
And besides, if you're busy digging in there, it'll be kind of hard for a white dragon to get to you.
That's a good point.
The hallways are quite narrow. They would be a good defense against a beast that large.
Mm.
Well, since you cleared it out, that's... He looks at Dazzlin and... Maybe, we haul ourselves up in here for a bit while they deal with this whole dragon thing.
Well, we sincerely appreciate your hospitality.
Yeah, hopefully you have a safe trip back to... Where do you come from?
Pandalin.
Ah, Vandalin. Yeah, hopefully you have a safe trip back there.
All right, do we
Might as well just head there because it's early morning.
Find the map. Could somebody really quickly send me the map again? I have a thought.
On the wrong computer.
Here, give me a second. I may have it.
Or is it in? Does not look like it.
Okay, well, I'll just put it back. That's not hard. Center. Let's pin this message. Okay. There's the map. I should probably edit it down to the area that we're working on.
Okay, so we're at the Dwarven excavation. Where was the midwife's location? Was that around Umbridge Hill?
Umbridge Hill. You're talking...
Perhaps we stop there on the way back and see if she is
Ready to go?
ready to go.
Wouldn't be a bad idea.
Yeah, make
And
sure
who
she's
knows?
okay.
Maybe you'll find your runaway pet on the way.
Oh yeah, maybe the Manticore came back.
I grin sarcastically as I say that.
I grin evilly as you do. Okay,
I'm tying his
Well.
wings down if he does.
okay.
We will kidnap you and make you love us.
He will be my friend.
Bishy, why
Friendship
are
is
you
mandatory.
sleeping? Alright. It's been way too cold. Anything
I
else
know,
you guys
only half of us fought.
as you guys are leaving the excavation, are you guys doing anything?
I'm enjoying the fresh air.
Enjoying the fresh air.
I'm doing the typical ranger thing of collecting things as we go as food supplies.
That's usually a smart thing. I can't pause.
I'm making sure I have enough snacks for the road trip. Because it's very human to have snacks while you travel.
That's yeah. Make sure it's trail mix.
I started making a set list with music from the Cranberries, Peanuts, and Eminem. I call it my trail mix.
What, you don't have the California raisins on there?
Figured they're a little dried up.
Well, if it gets a little sour, you could add the Archies and add a little sugar.
All I'm thinking of is the black-eyed peas, just to give it some extra protein.
We are terrible. But that will
Do you keep it with your Tupperware remix for a party?
Okay. As you guys are leaving, get to the main.
Oh look, another booger!
No, nope.
Hopefully we're done with those now.
Oh look, another bugger.
That would be more fitting if it was a bugbear.
Is that a thing?
Bugbears? Yes.
Yes, they are.
Yes.
They're, weirdly enough, a goblinoid creature.
Yeah. Yep. You are correct. They are. In fact, I'm I have a one shot where I feature bugbears. Is there anything else I want to? No, I'll just leave it there. Okay. As you leave and you come around the door, you see 4 orcs running. Roll initiative.
Oh, wonderful.
You're welcome. Let's see how.
And this was going too smoothly.
Uh-huh.
You ain't getting my money.
Let's go.
Eyeballs, why?
You have no modifier for your initiative?
Huh?
Zeph.
Correct.
Same.
You're just hoping to not go first?
So your initiative modifier is based off of your dexterity,
Dex,
typically.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's why I don't have any. Because I have a dexterity modifier of 0 as well.
Mhm.
But my wisdom and charisma are both +5, so.
Sweet. Let's go, Zeph. What did you roll on your?
I rolled. My die melted. 16.
Okay, Gray,
11.
Shira,
13.
Mommy,
and
Dad said good job and
Dave.
7.
Okay. Alright, go play.
This could work so good for us.
Dave.
11.
11. Okay,
Yeah.
so turn-based order.
I'll be right back. My eyes are committing mutiny.
Looks like 2. Shira.
Remind myself.
Seventeen. Where you at? That's what I'm missing.
Yes, he's the one with the blue sticks in his legs.
Grade Dave. Roll at just a straight d20.
Okay.
Dave, I need you to roll a straight d20.
18.
All right.
Apologies.
What did you roll,
Wow.
Dave?
1.
So that just seized up the order. Okay. Work 4 comes first. Let's see here. He's got 30 feet of movement. How close are you to just using straight great axe? So he gets close to Zeph, not quite to Zeph. He can get to within feet of Zeph. And he goes to hit with a great axe. Does a 13 hit?
No.
He misses with his great axe. Zephyrin! You're in a bad
Okay.
spot.
A bit. I'm going to reach out and grab this orc that has come too close to me with shocking grasp.
Okay. Roll the hit.
12.
12.
Yep.
Does not hit.
I had a +5 and rolled a 7.
Oof. Any other bonus action movement that you want to take?
I'm gonna pull out my mace.
You're gonna what?
Pull out my mace.
Okay.
I don't just walk around with that in my hands.
Sorry.
I had my shield out, but not my mace.
Let's see here. It's a couple. See him look like he's trying to flank Ashira. We're in the middle of the party.
Yeah, I'm changing that. I'm gonna move to the direction map southwest, like diagonally.
Okay, so here,
That
let
would
me.
give them an advantage. Can I go straight across and then behind them?
Okay. So right now I've got you face. This is now north, south, east, and west.
Yeah, straight south.
Okay.
How far would that get me?
Like
To
this
about
way?
right. Yeah, this,
Go. You can.
and then about.
You can go about here. This is 25 feet. Here's 30 feet.
I'm gonna get to that 30 foot, and then I'm gonna shoot the orc closest to me.
Okay.
They're not gonna get us all grouped in one little puddle of doom.
That's usually okay. And you said you're gonna shoot them?
I think it's orc number 2. Is that the one that's closest to me?
Yep, that's orc 2.
Okay. One sec, I'm writing that down.
It's so, and then this is orc 1 over here.
All right, so I'm I have my thingy.
Roll the
Let's
hit.
see. Does an 18 hit?
That does hit. Your damage?
That's 6 damage, and I put a hunter's mark on them.
Okay, so orc 2, 6 points of damage. Okay. Yep, just remember,
That starts the next turn, right? Where they get the extra hit?
yes. Or
Okay.
you can, yep, you can do the extra 4 damage above. This brings us to orc number 1. Holding a long sword.
Wait a little bit.
Side. Try to get to the main part of the. Can't quite. Can't quite reach with that long sword. But Mr. Gray.
All right. I am going to use my movement to get over here by the orc that just attacked Zephyran, the one I'm going to get on the south side of it.
Okay, so you're thinking about putting right about here?
Yep.
Yep.
And I'm going to, since I'm flanking, I'm going to take advantage of the sneak attack and attack with my short sword.
Aw, he finally gets to use it.
Is it the pretty one?
All right. Let's see, what is it for sure? Okay, does a 22 hit?
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right. 1 massive point of piercing damage.
What?
Oh, wait a minute. No, actually 3 because it's a +2. And an additional 6 points of damage from the sneak attack.
Okay. 6. Okay. Yay.
And then
Anything else
with
you want
my
to do? Greg?
bonus action, I will
Huh.
disengage.
Okay, where are you going with your disengage?
I will.
You've already moved
move-
about 8 feet.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to move about. Then move me about 10 feet, positioned behind Zephyrin.
Okay, so picking about here.
About right there. Yeah, that'll work.
You and your disengage.
So I can play Gadfly.
Okay. Dave. Is it time for you to choppy chop?
Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do something with that great axe. Where am I?
You're right here.
Oh, I'm sorry, I can't quite see because of. Okay, I see. There I am. All right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, so I'm within 5 feet. So
You are
Right?
not within 5 feet. You're at 10 feet.
am I? Oh
But
my.
if you go right here, you can be within 5 feet of 2 of them.
All right. Well, I
Or
guess.
if you go right here, you'll be in 5 feet of 3 of them.
You know what? I am gonna instead this time around. I'm gonna start a little. Nope. Bring me closer. Bring me to 5. I want to be within 5 feet, and I have 30 feet of movement, so I'll end up moving away. But
Where do you want to be?
oh, just to the closest one there.
Okay, so you're going to be right next, like right here.
Just yeah, it's 5. It was whatever's close to there. Yeah, whoever or let's go to the one that's right on the edge there.
North, south, west, or east?
South.
Okay, so this is the south one. Okay.
Okay. But I want to be near him in a way that the other one won't get an opportunity to attack as I go away, will they?
No.
Okay. Cool. All right. So do I roll to hit?
Yes. Age.
Not. I don't know.
Yeah, rage would be good about right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just think of how much they're gonna wreck your pretty new robe. It'll totally send you into a rage.
Mhm.
Right?
Time to use my digital dice and they're not working.
I'm seeing them roll. They're just not popping up in the log.
Are they? Hey, I'm clicking the button, but it's not. Give me a second. Sorry about that. Let me try again, because yeah, I wasn't seeing them roll. There we go. Now you can see. It must have been the way I had it. 23!
Okay,
Does that hit?
that does hit.
Sweet. Wow. It hits 5.
5 points of total damage. Hit orc 2.
And then I would like to move.
Okay, where are you moving to?
I would like to.
Remember, this is north, south, east, west.
I want to go west and hide behind. I'm not
This
sure
is
which character that is.
So
East.
west is on this side, east is here. This is gray. That who you
Where?
want to hide behind? Gray's right here.
The one just to the right? Yes. I want to hide behind Gray.
As you leave combat, or as you leave, they go to. This one goes to swing at you. Goes to miss at you because I only rolled a total of 13, and I know your AC's higher than that. Okay. Brings us to orc number 4. Steph's in a terrible spot.
You're welcome.
Uh-huh. And he'll swing at Zeph. How does this do? With gosh, does a 12 hit?
Nope. Putting my shield to work though.
Don't mind me, just grabbing a different dice.
Coward.
We like this one. Come on.
But
Dice Jail's being active today.
I love good rolly chairs. Okay. Go to, and it doesn't have any bonus action. Go to orc number 3, right in front. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Okay. Everyone else gets to have fun but me. No. Let's see here. Seeing
I'm
that he's
sorry,
not...
I rolled a 7 on my counterattack.
You have a counterattack?
No.
Oh.
Just in response to the first one attacking me, I rolled a 7.
Seeing that he's not able to hit you, and this other one has failed, he locks eyes on Ray and isn't that way. Maybe the sneaky one will be able to hit next time.
Wait,
So,
do you get an attack of opportunity when he does that?
yes,
Because he
'cause
just went around you.
He went outside of 5 feet. Zeph gets a free hit. Or
Well, a free swing.
a free swing.
Swing and a miss.
Roll a hit.
12.
That does not hit. Close, but not quite. Oh, it's actually Zeph's turn.
Worth a shot, though.
Alright, so the one that's still engaged with me,
Yes.
I'm gonna swing at him.
Eh? Wait.
19, that's better.
That does hit.
Three damage with sap. He has a disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Oh. Fun. Anything else you want to do on your turn? Any bonus action?
No, I think I'm gonna stay where I'm at and, tax this guy with an opportunity attack if he tries to leave.
Go to Dad.
So let's go down to Orc 2.
Go to Dad. Oh, I fixed it.
2's down to the Shiro. She's gonna attack with a longsword. 17 hit.
Yep.
Okay. Holding with 2 hands, which means she rolls 10. 8 points of damage.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, geez. Yeah. Sure, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to... Am I allowed to shoot a short bow at this short of range?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm shooting it with
I
the
think-
bow again. It's my hardest hitter.
I was gonna say, I think you take minuses to do it, though.
Do you?
They're like minuses, or you roll a disadvantage if they're
Yeah,
point
it's
blank.
rolling at disadvantage. Just because
Well,
it
then
doesn't
I-
have time to take up inertia. You roll 2d20 to take the lowest number.
That
Mm,
and aiming while engaged in melee is a bit
The-
difficult.
Yeah, the
I'll
other
use my
thing
whip.
is... Okay.
Yeah, I would suggest doing that.
You watch me whip.
So here, let's find that mute button. No.
Do-do-do-do-do.
I got a 13.
That does hit.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
Oh,
roll
I'd
for
find it.
damage.
Yeah, I'd find a 4 in here. There. And I got 4 points of damage, and then I also have the Hunter's Mark.
Ooh.
I got to get extra damage on it.
Is that like
So
the
Hunter's-
1d6 of force damage?
Yep, and it's another 4 points damage.
As you land that whip and you see the whip damage and the force damage, what does it look like?
Does force actually push it away?
It can push it away. Yes.
So mine would be like I'd hit it with the whip like straight on, and it kind of like pushes them back at the same time.
Okay.
So instead of even pulling forward, it kind of forces them to back away a bit.
So think of it this way: when a DM says, "What does this look like?" That's a killing blow typically. So you hit this thing with a whip, and as you hit it, does that force damage? What does that killing blow look like? You can think of, with this being a PG-13 family-friendly stream without a bunch of blood and gore. Well, how would you describe it?
They go flying backwards and hit their head on the ground and just stay down.
Okay.
I don't know much for those.
So, and that force damage pushes them back, what, 10 feet? Off the top of my
Yeah,
head?
I don't know.
Alright, I'll just
Sounds
mark
about right.
Another one
mark
bites
them.
dust.
Literally. Okay, so that one's now dead. I just marked it prone. That way you guys know what the body is if you want. Okay. So. 2.
These guys are kind of weak.
Good. Let's
is there
make sure
any-
it stays that way.
Any movement that you want to take, Lashira?
I want to move to the northwest behind them, so that like they're in between all of us.
Okay,
So I'll move it a little bit more westerly and keep it on that 30 feet.
About here?
Yeah, that should be good.
About there. Okay. There you go. That moves us over to orc number 1. Seeing closer to range. Let's see here. Seeing that now begin to slowly be surrounded, she's gonna move to you. Gonna try to hit you with a sword.
I just killed your compatriot. You want to try
Well,
that?
And I say when they come up, like they're holding their longswords two-handed. Don't have a shield in hand. They can see dirty 20.
Yep.
Okay. So 9 points of damage. That's gonna be
crap.
slashing. Okay.
Help.
So, how would you describe your current state without saying HP? Like, think of.
I am like practically on the ground right now.
Kind of using all your strength to stand up type of thing.
I don't even know if I can stand at this point. I'm probably like crouched on the ground or basically like laying on the ground.
Hooray! You were up. You saw one
All
orc
right.
go down. You now see a comrade that's
It's struggling.
struggling.
All right, this orc in front of me, what kind of armor does it have on?
It's a hide armor. Tell.
Rats. Okay. Well, I'm going to do it anyway. I was just hoping to get a little bit more of a booster. I look at this orc that just came in front of me and said, I'm so disappointed that you didn't stay there. Now I can't sneak up on you. In fact, I find it rather shocking. And I cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay, roll the hit. He's barely just outside of that range of Zeph.
Does
so
a
it's not
12 hit?
That does not.
Disappointing. And with that, I will disengage and I'm going to go up and help out Lashira.
There.
About right there, yeah.
Mr. Dave.
Get him, Dave.
I'm gonna get him.
Yeah.
Show him who the real strong one is.
Well,
They
I'm
said
here
your
to
new robe
ragey.
with your coat looks tacky.
Don't dishonor my style.
It's still not making her angry.
It's
Yeah, I have raged. I'm officially raged.
okay.
Yeah, and then I would like to go up to the one that's right next to me there.
Okay.
Gotta be within 5 feet. And I'm gonna hit him with my great axe. Does an 8 hit? All right. Well, then I'm going to have totally failed, and on my way out, I'm gonna let out a big old dragonic cry, which gives everybody else an advantage on anything that's within 10 feet of me when I let out the cry. And that
Okay.
advantage lasts until my next turn.
And so it's a
Like, oh,
turn.
So yeah,
I'm just so mad.
for the most part, that's these two orcs. So
Cool. Now everybody has an advantage until I go again. Oh, and move me away, obviously.
where do you want to move to?
Move me. You know what? Send me over to the other orc. I want to loot him while everybody's busy
Oh my
fighting.
I thought Gray was the rogue.
Not this round.
As you leave, this guy's gonna try to swing at you with his great axe. He's gonna miss at you with his great axe because I rolled a total of a 7. I rolled a 2 plus 5. Disgusting. Okay,
I would like to be on the other side of the body.
want to be on the other side of the
I
body.
want to be
Okay.
as far away as I possibly can be. So whatever 25 feet is. Thanks.
That goes to number 4. And
Who
let's see
has
how-
disadvantage? If he makes an attack.
I rolled a 17 and a 20 without the plus 5 modifier. So does a 22
Yeah, that
hit?
hits me. Yes.
Okay. Great axe is a 12. For a whopping 4 points of damage.
He gets a low one.
I rolled a nat 1 plus 3 on the damage roll. Oh, it's terrible. Terrible, I say. Okay. But he said that he saw some damage. And that's still of a slashing damage, so do with it as you will. This orc. Let's go a D. Still wants to pick on Dave.
I'm not done here.
I'm not done with you yet. I'm Batman. Does a 14 hit?
No.
Oh, wait. Save.
I have fended you off with my long sleeves.
That's what
With your
The
robe of
sunlight
many
reflecting,
colors.
the sunlight reflecting off the gemstones distracted him and threw off his aim.
Ooh, shiny. That's funny. Okay, Zeph, you're up.
Okay. Actually, let me check something here. So, how big a radius is this? 5 feet. Okay.
Which is...
Yeah, not worth it, right? especially because these guys could actually probably save against it. All right, I think I am just going to attempt to bludgeon this miscreant into submission.
Okay. Roll the hit.
22.
That hits. Boy, does that hit.
3 damage again.
Woohoo!
But I reapply my sap, so he's staying at disadvantage. And then also, because, let's see here, what can I do for bonus actions? I'm going to use a healing word on the Shira.
Okay. How much is she healed for?
For 10.
That's good.
Okay. 2 is dead. Lashira, you're up.
Just unmuted it. There. I am going to back away the 30 feet to the south and slightly west, but like south-southwest.
Just so you know, right now you would have advantage on this throw because she's being flanked.
I'll do the whip thing first.
Yeah,
Okay.
take advantage of the of the flanking.
The other thing I was going to let you know is whenever a monster is flanked, both you and whoever's flanking the monster, both of you guys have advantage. And with Gray, his sneak attack needs someone to flank him. So, as a DM, I typically wouldn't help players out, but again, the goal is to help brand new players get in the game and understand some of the mechanics. So, yeah, it may suck to be in front of a monster, but now the monster has to choose which person to attack, which means you have advantage. The monster has disadvantage on attack rolls because he's flanked.
And I can do extra damage being sneaky.
All right,
'Cause I'm a
fine.
rogue.
I'll stay. I will use my whip.
Yep.
And I'm going to put Hunter's Mark on this one.
Hunter's Mark's a bonus action, right? How does that one work?
That one was after the other one died. I forgot
with the
to
bonus
basically
action, you move
say.
it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was trying to move it to that girl one that hit me last.
Right.
Like that's the one I was moving it to, but it does a 16 hit.
Yes, that does hit.
So that's 4. Correct. 4 points.
4 points, and then what about the bonus damage from the Hunter's Mark?
6 points.
6, 10. Okay, and with that force damage, that pushes them away 10 feet, correct?
Yeah.
So, if
Get away from me.
if I'm understanding with that force damage, that would technically and would give both of you guys an opportunity attack because the monster is being forced to leave your 5-foot range. Unless I'm misunderstanding that. How would you play that out, Kai? I know you've done some DMing.
I don't know if that.
I'm gonna do some.
I'm trying to think if that counts because he's there. If it counts as opportunity attack because they're not moving voluntarily.
Oh yeah, I suppose.
That's kind of my
But
take on it. As
Yeah,
But I'm
no,
not. I'm not
you
sure.
are correct.
I've never
No,
had this come up before.
Nope, you are correct. Dealing force damage does not inherently provoke an opportunity attack in D&D 5e. So, sad.
That's all right.
It's, and there's some things where everyone learns something new.
Mhm.
So, that's kind of the goal. You would be back to about here. Okay. Now, Lashira, you want to move back? You want to move now? Or do you want to stay here?
He no longer has advantage regardless, right?
Yeah. Don't worry. I've got alternative plans.
All right, so I'm going to back up my 30 feet to the southwest.
Mm-hmm.
So, about here? So you're gonna move right
Yeah,
there.
out of the immediate danger spot so I can shoot again.
The only thing going through my head right now is the worms from Men in Black. Away from the danger, up here.
Yes.
As they're, going in that elevator. That's literally the scene that just went through my head.
I am a ranger. I should be at distance.
Okay, Orc 1. Let's see here. Definitely a little bit bloodied. What? Still gonna pick on Gray for a little bit. You're close.
Okay.
He sees that this one's attacking Zeph, this one's attacking Dave, and sometimes divide and conquer is what the orcs tend to think of in their brain. Jeez. Does a 9 hit?
No, it does not.
Yeah, I figured as much. Okay, your turn, Gray.
All right. Since I've got you right here in front of me, it's not going to do any. It's not going to help me any to move away and try to do a flanking thing and all that. I'm going to be doing a disengage, unless.
You want a zip? Okay.
All right. I'm going to irritate this orc a little bit.
Okay.
Bonus action disengage.
Okay.
I'm going to move over to the other the orc that Zephyrin is fighting. You're not worth my time. And I'm going to go over there
On this
in
side,
a position where I'm flanking.
or behind.
Behind a orc.
Okay, behind the
Actually,
orc.
behind will be perfect because I plan on doing a sneak attack.
So that's orc. Okay. Roll the damage.
All right. I have a feeling a 12 doesn't hit.
Nope. 12 does not hit.
Right.
This one though you have advantage on because this is on the 10-foot range from the Draconic Cry.
Okay, so let me roll another one. Does a 14 hit?
That does hit.
All right. 2 for 10 points of slashing and sneak attack damage.
10 points. 2, 3. It does let out a loud cry in pain, and you can see it's beginning to get kind of bloodied, kind of in that similar position that Lashir is at, having a hard time standing up where it just wants to keep falling to its. Okay.
All right. And since I've already used disengage, I can't do it again, so I will go ahead and stay there.
Okay. Mr. Dave. Dave.
Still too busy looting that body, I see.
She hasn't started looting it because that's going to take a full turn.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah.
I don't want to
Unless
lose
you,
that.
the only thing that you could probably take off in easily would maybe be the long sword because it's
Okay.
not in a pocket. She was still holding it when she died.
I won't loot that. I will just fight this guy back next to me.
Okay.
And I am gonna go with my hand or my great axe.
Okay. Good.
6. I rolled the nat 1.
Was this the initial when you did your Draconic Cry?
What?
Yeah, because that's the one that they were fighting when they did it.
Yeah, so technically wouldn't you have advantage against it because of the Draconic Cry?
Until the start of my next turn.
Oh. So, not anymore.
Yeah, so it's
Okay.
done.
It's done. I was trying to help.
Thanks. I'm gonna just go run away. Run away.
Double checking.
Yeah, because I don't have any bonus actions either.
So again, just where do you want to run to? So again, here's the north, south, east, west as you look across the screen. As you look, you've got Lashira to kind of like the southwest of you. To the northeast of you, you've got Dave and Gray.
Gray and Zephyrin.
Dave has so many personalities today.
Dave.
I know.
He's everywhere.
Dave does it all.
See, what
Are any of you doing
you don't
anything?
realize is we are all the kobolds in that trench coat.
Okay, so you see Gray and Zephyrin to the northeast of you.
I'd like to go and hide behind Dave. Number 2.
So-
Honestly, just walk me like 25 feet away from this guy.
So you're like right about here.
Wrong way. Wait, where are you? I want to
Okay.
go. I want to
So-
go away from.
Away from the danger, like towards the ship.
Yeah. Wherever wherever there is no more danger.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move you. He's still gonna get his opportunity attack. He's gonna fail an opportunity attack with a another rolled 2, so a total of 7. All my dice hate me.
No, they don't. They almost killed me.
Okay, that brings us to Orc 4, and he's at disadvantage. He's gonna try swinging at Zeph, but I know I've got disadvantage on disadvantages. You're lucky I've got a disadvantage because I rolled an 18 on one dice and a 6 on the other, which means an 11 to hit.
Does not.
Yeah, I figured. Okay. It's to Orc 3. Let's see how. Get up to about here. Still not done with you two. So he's in.
Your
He's gonna
friend
try
still
s-
wants to play with you.
No, go away.
See, you keep running away. They want to chase you.
My coat is too pretty.
Okay.
Tire him out.
So-
Keep running around. Tire him out.
Tire him out. He's gonna try swinging at Lashira this time because he knows that he's having a hard time hitting Dave, and because there's 2 of you, he has also disadvantage. Does a 10 hit?
No. Told you to go away.
Zephyrin.
Me. Ugh. This guy in front of me is not doing good, right?
Oh, let's see. That's. Yeah, he's not doing good at all.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll save that. I'm just gonna see if I can't finish him off with my mace.
Okay. Roll the hit. You have advantage on him because he is flanked.
Okay, that's good. So 15 hit him.
Oh yeah, that hits.
You'll never guess what I rolled for damage.
1.
3. Just like the last 2 times I hit him.
Well, as you hit him with your mace, what does that look like to you? What does that look like to the party?
Oh.
Paint the picture, Zeph.
You know, I'm probably decent enough to not always go for the head, so I probably just bring it down on like his shoulder and just drive him into the dirt.
Okay. Eat the curb, pretty much. Any movement? that you'd
Probably
like?
with something of a, tear rebukes you.
Tear rebuke. The power of tear compels you. The power of tear compels you.
No, I didn't cast command. They're not being compelled yet.
Yet.
He's going to shed a tear over you.
Oh, that's
We can never necromancer.
fantastic. Okay, any movement that you'd like to have.
I'm thinking I also have maybe a bonus. No.
Yeah.
I will. You know what? I'll engage this other orc.
Okay.
This one right near me, just to keep them from going anywhere, or if they do.
Pay the tax.
Yep.
The paying tax. Okay. Well, that's.
I gotta protect the party in whatever way I can manage, and they're right here. So if I can keep them from adding to the pile going after Lashira and Dave.
Lashira, you're up.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my whip on this ugly in front of us.
Remember, you have advantage. Monster is flanked.
I got a 20, and it's a clean one.
It's a nat 20. Okay,
Yeah.
then.
Nice.
So, with nat 20s as players, you automatically get max damage of the whip. What I want you to do is roll your standard damage dice and add it to the max. Okay?
You mean I basically roll an extra d4?
So, yep, so if your whip does a d4 of damage, you automatically get 4 points. Roll your d4 and add it to the 4.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
7. He gets 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Okay, that's orc number 3. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. As this guy, when you go to whip this monster, you have that nat 20. What part of the body were you trying to whip? Was it just trying to do a little bit of damage to it? You're trying to wrap around its neck to choke it?
You are so horrifying. I was wrapping it around his feet together, trying to pull him out from under him so he can hit the ground.
Well, as he hits the ground, you can hear the rocks inside of his head hit the ground at the same time with the back of his skull. So you're not sure if it's your whip that killed him, the fall that killed him, or the rocks in place of his brain that killed him.
This is my lucky whip. Everything dies.
Everything. Hey. Any movement that you would like to take, knowing that there's one orc left that's not on the ground.
I'm pretty sure I can still hit that one from here, so I'm going to stay here.
Yeah, that one could pretty much get in range of you too. So,
Of course I can.
let's go to the final orc. Let's see here.
I'm over here. You love me. Rats.
The orc, seeing how fairly effortlessly you guys took down 3 of its companions, and looks like without kind of breaking a sweat, looks at Zeph, lets out a loud roar, and turns to flee.
Ah!
Zeph, you get an opportunity attack.
I'll let them run.
As he's running, he's still technically within combat, because he's still within about 30 feet at this point. Gray, would you like to do anything? You're 30
Yes. Do I
feet
have a straight shot? Do I have a straight shot at him?
Yes, you do.
All right. I'm gonna pull out my short bow and let off a shot.
Okay.
You're not gonna get away this scot free.
Yeah, just like that other one where we're like, oh no, you're fine.
All right. Does a 14 hit
That does hit.
for 5 points of piercing damage?
Okay. As
Does
you
the Hunter's Mark only apply to damage done by Lashira?
Yeah. It's
Yep.
only the damage she does, not by me.
It wouldn't matter, as this monster is running and you manage to nail it square in the center of the in the back. That arrow hits him, and you see him just fall face first, almost like that cartoonish skid, as someone's running, just whoosh.
Mm-hmm.
That's the image that goes through.
Yes, it would be rude if you didn't join the others in whatever afterlife you're all headed to.
Yeah, that was happening.
I love how Day was cheering and she's muted.
Yay!
That's all right. So, what do you guys like to do with with what you found?
Loot them all.
Gray is going to loot the orc sitting right in front on the ground right in front of him, since it's the closest.
Okay. This one that's close, you find a great club and a coin purse with, say, 4 silver in it.
Okay.
I'll stow my mace and turn and look at Gray and ask, was that necessary?
Well, the fact that it might have been getting reinforcements and bringing even more to attack us? Yes, I think it was.
We're just keeping those dwarves safe. Come on.
That too.
I will buy their argument for now.
Fair enough.
That's funny.
Come on. If me and Gray agree on something, probably
That's
should
scary.
go with it.
Well, like, the reason I didn't take the opportunity attack is, like, I'm showing mercy. I'm letting them go. I was, if it got to my turn with one of them left, I was going to use command and tell them to run.
Oh, yeah. Well, then it gives a perfect attack for the rest of us.
I almost made the guy in front of me flee or grovel, but I knew if I made him grovel, Gray was just going to stab him in the back.
We all know the perfect use of the word command is Macarena.
Yeah, but then it could dodge the arrow shots. Come on.
No, with command, if they fail their wisdom save, I think it's really much for the next minute they have to do whatever you tell them with a single word. So yeah, technically there's a list of commands, but in my mind, if it's one word and it's a verb, it works. So Macarena.
Yeah. There is a list of like 5 things.
Yeah, but some of them aren't funny.
Drop, flee, grovel, and halt.
Yeah, that's not funny though. If you find one that's
grovel's funny.
Oh yeah, that's okay. So Zeph, what are you doing in this instance? Being that you saw Gray loot get that great axe or that great club and the 4 silver.
I'll go to the one that was shot. I'll pull the arrow out, as hopefully without breaking it. As well save Gray's arrow. I'll be nice to somebody today.
You're able to pull it out without breaking it.
Set it aside, and I suppose I'll look for anything of monetary value, but I don't really care about their weapon. I don't think I really care about their armor.
Yeah, the only thing on, like, you see a small coin purse, you see like 3 silver in it. Not a lot.
Okay, I'll grab that, and then I will, like, position them relatively respectfully. Not just laying face down in the dirt with an arrow in their back.
Okay. Let's head over to Lashira and Dave.
I'm looting Rockhead in front of me.
Okay. Rockhead has a great axe. Not the club that you see. And he's got 6 silver on him. I'm just rolling a d6.
Alright, I'm just gonna take the silver, and I don't use the great axe, so.
Mr. Dave.
Yeah, I'll grab the great axe, and then the one that's north of that I wasn't gonna originally loot. I can go loot. I think, right?
Yeah, you still can. He's got a great sword on him. So this one's north, this one's east. Are you talking this one, the one that you were originally gonna loot mid combat?
Yeah, I want to take. You said that was a great axe and the one right in front of me, right?
So this one had a great axe.
Yeah, so I want to grab that great axe, but then I
Yep.
want to go over to the other guy.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's see. He's got a gold piece on him, not a silver.
Ooh.
And then his weapon is a great sword. I mean, these guys are beefy, so.
A great sword, great axe, and a gold?
Seems like a good day. They threatened you with a good time. Okay, well, that brings us to the end of the
Then
session.
I'll walk over to Lashira, give her the 4 silver to add to put in the party inventory, which I have already done
Okay.
in D&D Beyond.
There's a party inventory.
Yeah, I've been putting pretty much everything in it.
The silver I picked up in there as well. I had 3.
Alright.
I'm going to hang on to the Great Club so I can sell that and get money from it later.
I will add the 1 gold to the party as well.
Oops. Alright, I'm sewing those in right now.
So while they're pooling the money, I will.
I just added that already.
Oh, I'll pull out that 1 gold then.
I will
There.
pool
Now I
the
just-
bodies. Lay them all together at least. So that I can do some last rites on them.
Now, what's their last rites? Do they like being burned or do they like being buried?
I'm at least saying some words for them, and I'm probably going to use my spare the dying cantrip. Oh no, not spare the dying. Never mind. That just makes them
You're
stay
not
when they
Necromancer?
are not dead.
Mhm.
I was
To burn
thinking
them.
of a different one.
You sacred flame to
To burn them.
body?
That's
It does say
funny.
a flame like radiance.
That's great. Hi. Well, that's
So yeah, I might actually. I would probably do that.
so just so you guys are aware, I'm gonna very carefully so we don't get banned. It's in a sheath. This is about the same shape as the ceremonial daggers. So
Okay.
you can see it kind of doing that same point.
Mhm.
Not gonna take it out because I don't feel like getting a moderation warning.
Yeah.
Okay. No
So
problem.
it's the shape, not the full size, but you can give it the idea.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, as we've done the last couple sessions, let's go around our awesome little Twitch. Starting with the shear, we're gonna go clockwise. Stars and wishes.
I'm gonna go with Gray for his that trap thing. Getting those materials. I can't wait to see what he does with them later.
Okay. Any wishes? I know last time you wished for a pet.
Yeah, that's still a thing. Hopefully it's feline.
You know how cats like their steak, right?
Rawr.
Dave.
I tried to get him with that joke yesterday or the day before, and it didn't go. He already knew it. Let's see. Yeah, I would say. I think I'll piggyback off of the Shira there too. Yeah, I think Gray's really creative and thinking about like future stuff that I don't normally think about. So that's pretty cool. And I guess I don't have a wish right now.
Hey. Go back and pay your taxes.
Yeah, I just want to pay my taxes and be very human.
Zephyrin.
You know, I kind of got to give it to Dave. I was getting a real bit of a chuckle out of the barbarian, the characters who are usually very much just unga bunga swing weapon at nearest enemy, while enraged, running away from an orc.
Yeah. I'm gonna go try to loot a body in mid-combat.
Yeah.
As for wishes, I don't really have anything specific at the moment.
There's nothing wrong with that. And last but definitely not least, Mr. Gray.
All right. I'm going to hand out stars to Zephyrin for sure for being true to character and letting the orc go, even though I ended up shooting it. If I had been playing that kind of character, I would have done the exact same thing. And what I did was the dreaded, it's what my character would do. But I felt it was applicable here in the scene of battle, since they ran off on their own. And it wasn't a case that you told them to leave, but they left on their own. I felt a little bit more fitting because they were basically ditching their party and stuff like that. So definitely a star for that, for being right there, being in character, even though people around you are their character approach is going to be totally different. I totally love you doing that. So it'll be fun to see how our characters interact with the future. And wishes, probably Gray is going to, his wish is to maybe find someone who knows a little bit more about these daggers, because he's curious if they are just for ornamental and ceremonial purposes, or if maybe there's something a little magical linked with them as well.
Okay. Also, I probably should make a note of you got those
I
two.
still want to find Kevin. Oh, come on, you missed Kevin too.
I barely interacted with Kevin.
Yeah, but he was cool looking. You can't not miss him.
That's funny.
No, thank you, Gray, for that. Because, this is I do play a lot of, good guy characters when I do get to play, but, playing the one that's really not going to be ruthless in the slightest, and is going to have to deal with the fact that we have a rogue and a barbarian and a ranger who are probably going to finish off 99% of enemies, is going to be fun.
Yeah, I'm totally with you. Most of the time, I'm either a cleric, a paladin, or maybe an occasional warlock. But so this character is 180 degrees different from all the other characters I've ever played. So.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna be the meme of the long-suffering paladin, just a cleric.
Yeah.
By the end of this campaign, I'm sure.
Nothing.
Who knows? Maybe as things goes, maybe you can have an influence on him.
What if we turn him into a rogue?
The Oathbreaker
Either
cleric.
I'll rub off on you or you'll rub off on me, one or the other.
Hey,
It'd be bad to
my
completely change
brother-in-law
what's
one time told me he was playing a thief who wound up becoming a cleric of the god of thievery against his will. Not a cleric, a paladin of the god of thievery against his will.
I'll tell you one thing. I was playing one of my paladins, Othniel, and we were in this campaign and all that, and a bunch of the others didn't show, but one other person and I did. So we ended up doing a little adventure on my own. So here's this paladin of Helm palling around with the most roguish rogue you could ever imagine. It was basically like a buddy movie. And we had the greatest time with it. So
Well, as we finish off stream, I've got us ready to raid into Mr. Lord Gazumba, and I just went through, listed all of the other small creators and content that we work with. We will be back on in 2 weeks. I know Lashira may not be with us for some personal reasons, which is totally fine. Family comes first. But don't forget to catch us on Tuesday night for Rory's game of Age of Ash and Scale with this completely homebrew world. And I think he's got a couple of homebrew classes that he's playing. and we'll be back on in 2 weeks for some more Dragon of Icespire Peak. If you're looking at getting into the game and never played before, we'll have an opening after they get back to Phandalin. We hope you have a fantastic day, and may you roll continuous nat 20s.